Ashtar Command, please protect the broadcast with lots of people coming in. And good evening, everybody. This is Encounters, the late night spiritual UFO talk show. I am CmdrAleon, your host. Welcome to tonight's show. It's approximately 11:01 p.m. Good to have Nancy, the Shaking Artist, Cinnamon Spice, Jeff, Video, Nat, Nelia, I think it is, or Nelia Nat, or Nate. My trigger stuck. Welcome to the show. Alan Santos, Thomas, Rodolph, good to see you. Little Leah, hey Little Leah. Shani, welcome Shani. Daniel Starr, welcome to the show, Daniel. Always, Karen Stevenson, thank you for the owl. Thank you for all the gifts that you're giving. Daniel Starr, welcome. Let's see who else we got here. In the something. Daniel Skinner, hey Papa Smurf. How you doing out there? Rodolph, we're back here with everybody. Bert. So we want to make sure that we don't go. Our camera gets kind of weird. Carol Susie Q, welcome to the show, Carol. Honey McReynolds, good to see you always, sister. Honey McReynolds. And let's see, Westerly. We have Rick H, Pico, Tammy Padina. Hey, Paranormal Ghostbusters out in the Philippines. How you doing? Good evening. Good evening, the Diamond person. Thank you for joining us. Calico, good to see you. Welcome back. Sassy Little Mama. Welcome, Sassy Little Mama. Honey McReynolds, thank you for the corn. It's definitely a good night for that. And we welcome everybody to the show. It's going to be a great show tonight. We're going to have some great stuff. I'm 2 shows behind that I have not put up on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is Ashtar Command Spaceship News. You can see all my past shows. I'm only 2 shows behind, and after tonight, I'll be 3 shows behind. Tomorrow night, Saturday night, is Ashtar Command Contact Night. Q&H. Yeah, every Saturday night we have a special Ashtar Command Q&A with myself, and hopefully we'll have April if she doesn't get taken off planet. So that'll be tomorrow night. Also with the Ashtar Command. So they watch our show. I am telling them right now as they're watching the show, do not take April off planet Saturday night. Let her be on live. Let her be part of the program. And don't take her off planet tomorrow night. That's all I ask. So they can hear me because they're monitoring our show on their monitor screens on a spaceship. Believe it or not, this is true. Brian Kennedy, welcome to the show. Everybody coming in here. Earl D, P.A. Augustine, Lee N. Da, Breakfast Club. Good to see you, brother. J&M, hey J&M Boutique. I tried to find the information you sent me, but I couldn't find it. I looked on my email and everything, so I'll have to double check. Hey Bernie, good to see you. Hey Jeff McCain's, good to see you. Evening. Breakfast, good to see you, Breakfast Club. Everybody coming in here. Are you all psyched for another great show tonight? I am. Yes, indeed. You know, who knows who's going to show up. People that are having encounters with space people might come on here and tell us their stories. Gosh, I've been doing so much helping people in the last month or so. It's unbelievable. And we're doing good, Jane. I hope you're doing well out there as well as I am. Daniel Starr says we will be able to see her on the ship. You'll be able to see April on the ship. You won't be able to see her on the ship. You'll be able to see her if she comes live with me Saturday night in her own home. But when you won't be able to see her on the ship. When they take her on the ship, you won't be able to see her. J&M, I tried to see if I found your email. I couldn't find it. I was on my AOL, and I didn't see anything. I went through a lot of emails today. So I'm going to check my spam filter and see if it went there. Gramps, I'm waiting for a personal encounter. You'll eventually have one. You just have to meditate, motivate, focus. You'll get there. Yeah, I hope Darren shows up too, Diane. You know, I do want to get him on live. I think he's getting close to that point of being able to do it, you know. Edward Hernandez, welcome, Edward. Charlene, welcome, Charlene. All the people coming in here, good to have you with us tonight. This is Encounters. If you're new to the show, my show is usually on at night. Once in a while we get on during the daytime in the morning, but we usually are a nighttime show. Send encounters your way. Eventually, folks, down the road, everyone's going to be connected on that level. Just got to be patient. got to do the meditation about 30 minutes a day. Get connected that way. Oh yeah, I got apple cider. I got apple cider tonight. I got a new half gallon. Hey Alicia, I got the apple cider right here. See it? And as the show goes on, it's funny how we go on after 11. Our normal crowd is about anywhere from 150 to 250 to 300, depending what's going on. So it's good to have everybody here. Hey, Shell Bell. All the people coming in. And we need to... Hey, Gwen Jade. I keep telling Gwen Jade she needs my help because I helped her the last time. You see, with Gwen Jade, she's a very sweet soul, but she's letting the Zeta, who have been doing things with human beings, and she thinks the Zeta are being good to her, but then they're being not respectful of these human beings they've abducted. I've been telling Gwen Jade the last time I had her on, and the Zeta weren't too happy with it, that they need to stop abducting human beings because they made mistakes on their own world. You know, they need to stop doing it. You know, and because they messed up, now they want to use human beings to try to save their own cells with our DNA. You can't, you know, it doesn't work that way. I'm trying to tell her that. Hey, yeah, so Gramps, you just have to do the meditation, man. If you focus on meditation, a Christ conscious meditation, if you get the C5 app, Gramps, download the C5 app from Dr. Greer's on YouTube. You can download it on YouTube. You can get if you have an Android phone, you can download the C5 app, study the app, do the protocol, and do the meditation, and you will have some stuff going on. Ah, see the Star Killer, you've been drinking cider. Good. Good, brother. Good to see you, by the way. Hey, Mike Masters. Good to have you with us. Yeah, we're going to try to help Gwen. I was on my friend's live. I was invited to their live. Gwen, we're going to bring you up here, Gwen, because you're a friend of the show, and the commander wants to help you here. So I just sent you a request, Gwen. We want to bring you, and even though my camera's doing its thing tonight. So,
Hi.
hey, good evening. How you doing, Gwen?
I'm okay. I'm feeling better tonight. I did. Well, I mean, I was sick last night. I felt much better today. I feel much better.
Oh,
I
I'm
was
glad
sick
you
last
do.
night. You know, because of heat and allergies.
Oh yeah, allergies. Yeah, that'll do it to you.
Allergies, the heat, and everything got to me. I think I got a little heat stroke I did last night, but I'm okay. I feel better
Oh,
now.
good, good.
I feel so
So
good
I
now. You
hear.
know, I can sing all night. I mean,
There
because I'm
you
in a
go.
good mood.
Well,
I'm really in a
you're a
good
good
mood. I
singer.
am.
I know
So,
you are, and we want to keep it that way. So I hear you've been like still communicating with the Zeta.
well, I mean, not all the time. Only that one time I did. That's it. I was.
That's it.
I mean, they've not been visiting me ever since. It's been
Okay,
quiet where I am. Been quiet.
they're leaving you alone since we did our thing. Since I helped you, they've been staying out of your life.
Well, sometimes they watch over me, they do me, and most of the time they don't leave me. Most of the time they don't leave me alone. They do. Just once a month they come and see me. Just once a month, and they leave me
Once a
alone.
month.
Yeah, just only once a
So
month.
okay, so we don't want them coming any month to see you. How's that sound? What I want to do with you is actually get you connected with the Ashtar Command instead of with the Zeta once a month. So what I want to do with you is cut them completely out of your consciousness and connect you with the Ashtar Command consciousness. How does that sound? And the Ashtar Command consciousness is going to be way more beautiful, and they are men and women who are beautiful humans that come from many planetary
Oh, you
worlds
mean
of
tell me
light.
I could be part of their family instead? Yeah, I could be
Yes.
part of their family.
Yeah, they're in a galactic way. They are your galactic cosmic family,
Okay.
and you won't be. And so I want to shift your consciousness tonight to the Ashtar Command. I'm going to help you do that. Now I've never done that before with somebody, but I'm going to do. Actually, I'm going to actually switch your consciousness, which is I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm going to actually switch your consciousness. Now here's how we're going to do it. And my space family's watching the show right now on a spaceship. They monitor my show. I want the Ashtar Command to do something for me, something special for Gwen. I want you to shift her consciousness from the Zeta. I want you to cut off the Zeta activity from being able to communicate with her once a month. I want to cease and sever that communications. I want to do it right now, and we're going to do it right now. And this is what we're going to do. So I want you to close your eyes. We did all the major work with you the last time, but this is going to be the final part that I didn't think I have to do, but we're going to do it so the Zeta never again will come into your energy field. You sound so much better. I want to make sure it stays that way. Okay, so we're going to ask the Ashtar Command to assist Gwen. We're going to send 2 Ashtar Commanders to you. And we're not going to have to do some breathing. Well, we will maybe do some, maybe 1 or 2 breathing exercises. They're going to work on severing the relationship between you and the Zeta. The Zeta are desperate. That's why they're trying to, they know that they can't stay with you. They want to make sure that the Zeta no longer interfere with you whatsoever. I am definitely amped up tonight. So here's what we're going to do. I want you to close your eyes. I want you to take a deep breath in, Jade. And then just do it twice. Just breathe in and breathe out twice. I'm in activation mode here. So what we're going to do is sending a spaceship over your location in upstate New York. We're going to only send 2 of the space people into your location. They come in, their specific work, these people, the medical people of the command, what they're going to do is they're going to shift the consciousness from the Zeta connection and wipe it completely out to your connection to the Ashtar Command. We're going to make sure that when you are feeling a sense of communications, you're going to have it with your real star family, which is the Ashtar Command, which is the galactic beings of light. And we're going to do that right now. So people watching this show, you're going to see me do something that I've probably not done in this way, and I can do it. And you're going to see me do it, because we're not going to have this stuff happening with people that we care about. So right now, I want the 2 Ashtar Command people to please come into Jade's room. 1 man and 1 woman. Their expertise is severing relationships with beings that are trying to control you. They're going to free you from that contact completely. Because the fact that they can come once a month means they still have a string of attachment to you, and that string of attachment is going to be severed right now, as I speak. Please, the 1 man and woman, they're about 7-8 feet tall. Can you please bring that beautiful energy to Jade right now? Let her know that you're there in a very loving way, please. And in a minute or so, Jade, you'll feel a very warm, loving energy coming about in the room. Okay, so one of them says they're going to just touch the top of your head. They're giving me, they're telling me whether to touch my head. They're telling me they're going to touch the top of your head. I know when they tell me this, I physically just do this for an example. And what they're going to do is sever the conscious relationship you had with the Zeta completely. You'll no longer be communicating any words from them at all. They're gonna switch off that communications. They're going to align your consciousness in a level of consciousness with the Ashtar Command. I ask the man and woman to please do that. They're going to work on your etheric body, and they're going to work on shifting the consciousness right out. They're also going to make sure that they're totally, and we're making sure this time it's really complete, they're going to make sure that all energy fields that the Zeta had around your area are going to be completely gone. They're done. They're gone. They won't be able to tune into you. They won't be able to tap into your energy or anything. And the woman is now going to do some work. They have the ability with their hands to shoot energies of light into a person, and she's going to shoot some what they call a light energy beam. It's sort of a very beautiful energy that's going to go into the brain area, and they're going to switch your consciousness from the Zeta completely to the Ashtar Command to a higher vibrational pattern. And that's being done as I speak. For those watching the show, if you stick around, you might learn something. Instead of going all over TikTok land, you might really learn something here at this show. Because what I do is real here with people. How do you feel, Jade?
I feel warm.
Yeah, yeah. They're right there with you. These are my brothers and sisters, in general speaking, not my brother and sister, but in general. These are the people that I'm connected with. And I'm asking the command to come and visit her, just to let her know once in a while that you're there to help her if she needs any help, or if she gets drawn in by other things on TikTok where they're trying to bring out this other stuff, that you help protect her from that happening, and give Jade the power to say, no, I'm not going to do it. I don't do that anymore. I am with the Ashtar Command. My energy field is of the Christ consciousness. I'm not going to do that because somebody wants to have me do it.
Yeah, no more channeling. No more spirit
No more,
channeling.
no more spirit channeling. No more. No more. It's
I
over.
don't want to do it no more.
Okay.
I just feel
Don't do it
comfortable.
anymore.
I feel so comfortable
Yeah.
doing that. I don't like it.
See, no, you don't do it anymore. They're readjusting your energy in your brain. You're not going to do any more channeling. No more channeling. It's going to stop. You
I
actually
will
feel
just
much
sing.
better.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
see?
I will just sing though. I want to do. That's it. No
You're
more.
a singer, and before you go tonight, we're going to have you sing a song if you want to, too, because you are a beautiful singer. You know, people love your singing. You know? They do. You know, and when you get communications with the Ashtar Command, they won't channel. They're going to, hey, James, they're not going to channel. You're going to actually have them telepathically communicate. Like when I communicate with my space family, I get it telepathically. I don't channel anything. I never do. I just tell people, stay away. I've seen too much of it for too many years on Facebook, and it's really destroyed people. So, yeah, stay away from the channeling. I'm glad you're staying away from it.
Yeah, I
You know,
know. I don't
you're
like
gonna do
doing
good.
that. You feel comfortable. I hate the feeling of it. You know, it feels
Yeah.
weird.
Well,
Something comes
well,
over
they were
your
you.
body. It feels weird. I don't
Well,
like
yeah,
it.
they were. Yeah, you're going to be well protected from now on.
Yeah.
You're going to be your Christed being in your Christed energy, and you're never going to channel, and you're not going to let any of your energies try to take you over like the Zeta did. No more Zetas, no more negative stuff from these ETs. They're gone. We're going to protect you forever. You know, you're going to be protected forever and ever and ever by the command. You are now adjusted into a frequency of Christed consciousness, and you'll never be bothered again. They can't even, and those Zeta, they won't even try coming back in another month or so. They are afraid of us. They were scared when they came on the last time trying to tell me and convince me why they were here. No more Zeta. So you're good. You know what? And we're going to have you sing. Would you like to sing a song?
Yeah.
Okay, everybody, if you don't know, Gwen Jade is a wonderful singer, and she's a beautiful being of light, and we just completed the process of preventing any more Zeta or any other ETs that are not of the light from communicating with her, and she's had it with it, and she's now empowered, and we're going to let her sing a song here. So go ahead, pick a song you want to sing, and we'll have you do that, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Take your time.
Okay. Well, I mean, this is a song I heard, like, heard somewhere I did, and I goes, I make up the words alongside of it.
Okay.
I can hear her calling me across the flames. So I call her Father. While the people roaming or moving, my fans are understand why I'm standing still. I can hear her through the flames, calling me to join her. For when I touch the flames, I don't feel nothing, you see. I am numb inside, just like oil. Should I go? Should I stay? I can hear her through the flames, calling me to join her. My fans are to send while I'm standing still. Why can't be like them? Don't they know it by now? I'm just like, I must follow through the flame. People always moving, so much trouble in their lives. I want to go and follow her through the flames. Through the flames I feel peaceful. The fire don't hurt no more. I can't feel it anymore. I'm numb just like her. Should I leave? Should I stay with my friends? Or should I follow through the flames, through the flames, through the flames? I want to join her. Should I stay or leave? Should I follow through the flames? You cause me now through the fire. Should I make the leap or should I stay behind? My friends are always never know what's on my mind. So you see they're moving and I'm standing still. They're laughing, enjoying their lives. Meanwhile, I don't know why I'm staying where I am. I'm going on just like her. Should I follow? Should I stay behind? Should I follow through the flames? They're calling me now. Should I step or should I stay? As the sun shines in the sky at night, I wonder if it be true. Should I go? Should I stay with my friends? They told me to stay with them. They don't understand why I'm standing still. Right now she's coming to me through the flames. Should I follow? Should I stay? She's calling me once more. I think I should stay. Or should I follow instead? The flames where there's no pain, no suffering, no hunger, no trouble, you see. The flames don't hurt me no more. I'm numb just like her. Should I stay with my friends or should I follow instead? Through the flames, should I follow instead? They don't understand why I'm standing still. Why they moving around in their lives? Why I stay here and I watch them go? Should I stay? Should I follow through the flames? The flames, the flames, the flames. Should I follow through the flames? She's calling me once more.
Very good, Gwen. Okay,
Yeah, I
very
just made
good.
up
Thank you.
again. It's so
You
gone,
did.
through the flames. Yeah,
You're a beautiful singer, and there's a message in your song, you know.
yeah.
And I think people can hear that message if they listen. Very beautiful. All right, everybody. Well, the men and the women are still with you. They're going to stay with you tonight for a while and visit. And you're no longer going to have any conscious connection with the Zeta. And you're going to be once in a while they will visit you, the Ashtar Command. You'll know it's them, and it'll be all beautiful energy. So I want to thank you for coming up here, all right?
Okay, thanks.
All right, you're a very loving person, so I am glad we did what we did tonight. So very beautiful. Everybody, please give a round of applause for Gwen. and we thank her for coming here. We're going to bring Gwen down a little bit here, and that's what we do, folks. We completed the final part of what we needed to do to keep the Zeta out of her energy field, and there's going to be no more Zeta. You're watching Encounters, the late night spiritual UFO talk show. I'm your host, CmdrAleon, the man from Mars. I am with the Ashtar Command. I am a Christed cosmic being of light. I'm totally activated, and I'm going to bring up next. I'm bringing up a former person that's been on my show before. We know who this is. As long as hey, St Austerbury, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing very well, Commander. How are you?
Very good. We're doing a lot of work with people on the show here, and as you heard, Gwen is a great singer, and there's always a message when she sings. It's just amazing.
Yeah, I definitely received the message there. The frequency was definitely transmitted.
Yeah. So I haven't talked to you in a while. What's happening in your neck of the woods?
I'm about 3 days away from publishing a book about aliens, UFOs, and the cosmic disclosure that is coming.
Oh, great! And how long have you been writing that book?
Probably for about a day. I actually use a psychic ability, a clairvoyant ability, automatic writing. So I wrote it in a day.
Oh, and how many pages is the book that you did in automatic writing?
476 pages.
You did 476 pages in a day in automatic writing. That's amazing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You either got the writing ability and you're doing it obviously different than like a writer that struggles for like half a year. So you have a little bit of something different going here, which I completely understand. That's really cool, man. So how many chapters are in that book?
Chapters, there's probably over 100. It's all about the star system. I tell people where aliens are. That's the whole book about. The book is about the alien disclosure that is happening and that will happen in the future, and where other humans live in this universe, even in our solar system and beyond. But I detail everything.
Now I remember when we had you on the first time, you had some sightings up your way that you talked about, which I still remember. You had some really
I was in
amazing stuff
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, in Pennsylvania, yeah.
I was in Pennsylvania. I'm in California now. I was in Pennsylvania. I had 3 cats that were born near my property, and
Right.
these cats weren't regular cats. And your community of people told me that. They messaged me and told me that. They were in the chat, told me that they were probably extraterrestrial, and they gave me their opinion, and I followed that. They're right. They're absolutely correct. There was a multitude of different species in the universe. Yeah.
Someone's asking me if you can read something from what you consider the first chapter, a little bit of the book.
Oh, of course. Genesis chapter 1. The book I wrote is a new translation of the Bible, by the way. So Genesis chapter 1, verse 1 would be, in the beginning, God and God's angels created the 7 universes of creation. That's that's not a direct quote, but that's just.
But it's related to what you wrote in that chapter, correct?
Exactly. Yes. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, are you going to be? Are you self-publishing this, or are you having an independent publisher publish it?
Oh no, this was published. I'm gonna have physical copies. I didn't pay for anything. This is all. I just signed my name on the contract. I probably took a loss on this, but at the end of the day, it's going to build a bridge. So.
Right. Yes, because I know you. Your goal is, you might take a loss on it, but you're trying to reach people in some way to have them wake up to the fact that we're part of a greater galactic universe of people from all over the place. That we're not just solely here by ourselves.
Exactly. We're not the only planet.
Yeah, we're not. You're trying to teach people, and if you can reach them in some way, in your creative way of doing this, you will reach people, and they will say, "What? I didn't know this."
Oh, you got
So
to reach
any
them
way
in
you
every
can,
way. Every way. If you can create anime, create anime. If you can use
yeah,
artificial intelligence to write books, write books. If you can make music that's never been heard, make the music. I'm
yeah.
telling people to do. Trying to inspire people to do it in every way possible.
Yeah, they should. For and there's different ways. Like for me, for I'm a talk show host, but I interview people like yourself because that way we relate to getting that information out to a wider audience. And it's really important whether it's you or Dr. Stephen Greer or somebody who's even more unknown that has no connection to any kind of media. It's always good to expose new information to people. It's sort of like a rainbow galactic rainbow of information. And you know what? It's a beautiful thing to see you doing this and other people that are trying to get the word out in different ways in their books, in their social media forums, however they do it. If you can reach billions of people, and there are billions of people on this earth that need to be reached. So every little step, I think, helps widen that cosmic enlightenment. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, brother. I remember when you had less than 50,000 people following you. Now you have over 61.
Yeah.
Let's see, growth
And
that
it's
you're.
all organic for me. It's all organic. I know there are ways I can, cheat to get it higher, but I don't do that. I'd rather have an organic growth and know that that's really there versus
How
an
about we
artificial.
click together and do an organic podcast together, brother? That would be interesting.
Yeah, if I have time. I've been so busy, it's crazy busy, and I just been trying to figure out ways to just get less busy. So between this family life, I have to balance out my family life with my cosmic life too. It's
Oh, okay,
it's
okay.
a
Well, can I tell you real quickly about my alien experience that I have in this last week?
Yeah, your ET experiences, because I always use the non-word. I don't use the word alien because the space people, like Ashtar Command people, they don't want to be called aliens. They are men and women who are from other planets.
Of course, of course. But I'm talking about more referring to the average individual that may be listening to this. The average individual, you got to understand that there are other people on other worlds. We are living in a generation that that knowledge and that information is coming to pass. It's actually a part of a prophecy. Um, we are actually in a universe that the Creator created, full of life. And all ancient religion books speak about this. Not just the Bible; it's every religion book, every single one. Um, this is one of the things that my ministry goes into. We go into the Bible studies about this.
So are you like so you say ministries? So were you having a ministry when you lived in Pennsylvania? How did that thing happen?
Some of them accepted, some of them didn't. You got to understand in Pennsylvania, there's a lot of Catholics where I was living, and a lot of Amish. It was either you were Catholic or Amish. I was living near the
Hmm.
Amish countryside when I was
Hmm.
out there. But where the city I was living in is mainly Catholic.
Huh.
So everyone went to this practically the same churches that were around town. It was a small town. I never went to Pittsburgh, never went to
Yeah.
Philadelphia or anything like that. I like the small towns. That's where I was born and
Did you
raised.
ever
And
meet
that,
any? Did you ever meet any Amish people that shared any experiences about UFOs or anything
of
like that?
course,
Or no?
many.
Really, you did?
Yes, of course. Many of them
Hmm.
saw and shared the same experiences that I had. Uh,
Interesting.
and and yeah, believers and non-believers of all kinds. Definitely, I found them everywhere I went. Um, I love the Amish. God bless the Amish.
Yeah. Yeah. No, as a kid, I went there, and I remember one day it was nice and warm. The next day there was 2 feet of snow on the ground.
Oh, absolutely.
This is
Yeah.
back in the 1960s. So
Oh, yeah. Oh, even greater than then. Yeah. It
yeah.
seems
Oh
like
yeah.
it got weaker over time, but yeah, you're right. The more you dig back in
Yeah.
time, the snow was even greater. A lot of people don't realize that at all.
Yeah. We had big storms back then, but I diverse a little bit. But it's interesting. So you got this book over 400 pages, and if people
Yeah, and
want
I
to,
downloaded it. This is the same process that JP, the original creator of JP Morgan, not JP Morgan, but the JP aeronautic company, the NASA before NASA. For those of you who have done the research, there was an individual who read books, sci-fi fantasy novels, I forget his name, but this individual is a legendary individual in history, and he wrote things that he read in sci-fi novels. One example of that would be in the 1920s, rockets, the thing that we use to go to the moon and
Right.
exoatmospheric. That was a concept that was only found in sci-fi fantasy novels, and he read that
Hmm.
as a child, and he created that. He created the technology, he created the formulas, he fabricated it, all of that, the material to do it. His initial to his name was JP. Do you know who I'm talking about, brother?
Yeah. I mean, I think I do. But in your hey, Johnny, good to see you. Your book, which people I'm sure are going to want to read,
Well, I'm saying he
is
was connected to the ETs, correct, brother?
yeah, yeah. But I'm interested also not only that, but your book, which people are going to definitely read, amongst other things that are interesting in this subject. When they want to get a copy of this, how are they going to get that copy? Can you tell us?
Yes, of course. It's going to be a actual physical copy that they can order through a website, brother.
Oh, website, okay. And do you have the website up yet, or is it just too soon?
Oh no, I'm 3 days away from
All right.
everything is. The book itself is licensed because you got to understand. I had to license it because when Shakespeare wrote Shakespeare, he invented over 1,000 words that had never existed in the English language. I invented over 1,000,
Hmm.
3,000, sorry, 3,000 words that never existed in the English language, terminology and definitions to describe what I have been revealed to about the other worlds, the
Hmm.
galactic history, the
Interesting.
galactic
Interesting.
federation, and what's actually happening. So that's what I did, and I put that in the
Oh,
book.
cool. Cool. So people, 3 days from now, if they want to, are you able to publicly say what the website is or no?
Oh yeah, the website's going to be called St Austerbury's Catholic Magisterium.
Huh, interesting. All right. So people might want to jot that down if you're interested in
You're not
gathering
going
the
to need to
book.
jet it down. This is going to be something that's going to be universal because I'm going to be the only one speaking about these things. So it's going to be a highway, intergalactic internet highway to the only one speaking about this topic. So it's not like there's a lot of people out there speaking about it. There's very few in my division. Of your division, of course, there's a lot. God
Oh
bless the
yeah, my
UFO.
division is
God
very
bless
different.
the Galactic Federation of Light. Love them, love them. Always been a big supporter. But in my division as a Catholic, very few have come out
Yeah,
publicly to do something.
yeah, because you're dealing with a religious area that would be true. If you're dealing in my area, I busted that matrix years ago. So yeah, but you're going to make inroads in that community, and that's going to spread to a lot of people. I'm pretty sure it will be.
I'm sorry,
What's
brother.
going
I'm
on?
sorry.
What's going
What were
on?
you saying?
I hear somebody in the background, like they're.
I'm sorry. Yeah, there was a couple of people that just. By the way, I just left Pennsylvania. I've been living in California, on the streets of California, right?
You're
Losing
living on the
the
streets of
library. I've
California?
documented. Brother, I am living on the streets, and I have documented every single last day. And I got a whole
Wow.
documentary coming out because I'm about to show people I did this from nothing, and now look what I became. So if I could do that,
Hmm.
that means you could do it too. Period.
So you
That's
as a
all.
light worker, you as a being of light, are really
Yes,
doing you're walking the walk and talking the talk right on the streets of California.
absolutely. Absolutely,
That's
brother.
that's a beautiful thing.
I'm not even talking to you from the comfort of an
Right.
apartment or a house. I am
I
talking to you and speaking to you directly from the discomfort of the outer world. And that's a fact.
is that
And
in,
that's
are
a
you in
fact.
LA or where are you located in California? In
I'm in
general
the Los
speaking.
Angeles County.
Yeah, Los Angeles County. Okay, yeah, I got you. You know. And also there's a lot of history in LA, not just LA itself. There's also in I think it's Hollywood. There's a society that's really cool. If you ever heard of the person, the late George King, he was a contactee back in the 50s and 60s. The Authorius Society, they're out of Hollywood, and I used to interview on my radio show some of the people that wrote books, and if you study George King, he was a fascinating contactee with the star people. So if you get a chance and once things get settled for you a little bit, check that out. The Authorious
Things about to
Society.
get settled for me right now in the next 3 days. I've been promoting my book for the last 2 weeks, so I have a lot of
Okay.
pre-orders out. And according to the pre-orders, brother, I'm already. This is the last night I'm here. I'm about to, because if anything, you know anything about pre-orders, I mean, it takes a couple of days
Right.
for you to actually receive the money through the website and everything. If you ever had your own website, but anyways, finally got it. Finally getting it tonight. Once I get that money tonight, brother, I'm not going to be on the streets. I'm going to be on a
All right.
hotel.
Well, yeah. Well,
Nice,
glad
looking good, and I'm moving
Yeah.
on from here. I'm in contact with beings from the star system of Virgin Minor. I'm in contact with beings from the Palladium.
So
I'm in
let's talk
contact
about
with
that.
beings
Let's
from
talk.
Orion.
Let's slow you down for a little bit. So let's get into one of your contacts. So like, pick one of your contacts. Tell us a little bit about the contacts, how it started. Are you having physical contact? Are they visiting you?
Of
How is
course,
that working?
physical contact.
My
Physical
audience doesn't know
contact.
that, so I'm asking
They're
you.
literally like over 7 feet tall. They're tall individuals,
Mhm.
very tall,
Mhm.
incredibly spiritual.
And when you have the contact, and this again, understand, we have a lot of people over the world watching encounters. They might not know much about this or about you. How is the contact occurring? Like, very directly, are you being taken on board a ship when you make the contact? How does that work?
Of course, yes. I'm being taken aboard something that the Bible calls a Merkaba, which is basically a multidimensional holographic spacecraft.
I'm familiar with the Merkaba. So that is the way you get to connect with these different particular.
Oh no, that's
small
just one of the
space-
ways. Not just the only way. That's just one.
That's that
One
one
of
of the
many.
ways. Do you ever
One of
get
many.
beamed up? Have you ever gotten beamed
Of
physically
course.
up on the ship? Okay.
Yes,
Tell us
sir.
about that. Tell us about the
When I
beaming up.
got
What is that?
beamed
What is that
up,
like?
when I got beamed up, it seemed like time stopped. It seemed like time paused. And even
Mhm.
though I can see people in the background because I was taken up. When I was taken up, I
Yeah.
could see miles ahead of me. Because as I was
Yeah.
taken up, I could see miles ahead of me. I can see in front of me, and I noticed that the people were walking and living their life, or driving, or whatever they were doing. They were
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
it at
yeah.
regular speed. But I
Right.
was actually traveling through this beam at another type of speed. I wasn't. It was much slower than the
Right.
speed that at what I was observing. That's
Right.
one of the
Now,
things I can tell you.
when you were beamed up on the ship, I think this is interesting for my worldwide audience. Once you got on the ship, were you able to, when you interacted with the space brothers and sisters on that ship, did you get? Thank you. Did you get to? My friend April and I work with the Ashtar Command. We're going to be doing something very big in less than a year. But let me just explain. Did you ever try their food? What kind of foods? Did you get to have any of that enjoyment of what they mostly vegetarian? What kind of foods were you experiencing for people around the world watching this? What do they usually like to eat in their own lives?
Absolutely, brother. From what I have contacted, most of them are vegetarian. They actually eat veg.
Right.
They don't eat meat.
And have you got to, when you were on their ship, were you able to sit down and eat some of the vegetarian foods that they eat?
I'm vegetarian now, brother. Where do you think I got it from? I got it
You're
from
breaking up a little bit, brother.
1996 when I was 7 years old. I learned this when I was 7 years old in 1996. They taught me
Yeah.
this. They taught me
Yeah.
these advanced
Now,
how
are there
to only
vegetables?
eat vegetables. I'm the only one in my family that does this, by the way.
Right. Now, are there vegetables different than earth-based vegetables, or are they similar?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course it is. They're pure. Their vegetables are much more pure than earth vegetables.
Of course. Yeah, they would be. Yeah.
But I'm not against earth vegetables though. I encourage everyone to, if you're going to be a vegetarian, any vegetables you can get your
Right.
hands on is better than nothing. I'm telling you right now, it's good.
You know, I grow watermelons, so there you go.
Love
They're
vegetables.
organic.
I
but,
just had it.
yeah.
Yeah, get everything seeded if you can. Any fruit or vegetable
Yeah.
you get, if you can get it seeded, that's even
Well,
better.
you're a blessing, brother. So, if people want to get in touch with you, how could they do that?
Oh, they're gonna hear me. I'm gonna be in a cyber truck with Joe Rogan and Elon Musk. I mean, I'm about to be the most famous vegetarian contactee on the planet because ain't no one else doing this. I'm like the only one. There's no one. There's no one. Literally, no one competing against me when it comes to this.
So you mentioned Joe Rogan, who I'm very familiar with. Has he contacted you about going on his podcast or his show?
I have contacted his managers, and they
Oh,
have
you have?
contacted me.
Okay,
Of
good.
course, you
Okay,
you don't
interesting.
you never contact him directly. You contact
Right.
his management team.
Oh, yeah, there's always a front management for all these
And
people.
I
Yeah,
got my own
absolutely.
management team. Yeah, I'm not doing this on my own. I got hired as soon as I moved to California from Pennsylvania, California. I
Hmm.
immediately got hired a Hollywood, California management team
Oh,
automatically.
cool. Very cool, brother. Well, I'm glad you came up here. Keep us abreast of what's happening. You're a friend of the show, and I'm glad things are working out for you.
Hey, same to you, brother. And one day we're gonna do a podcast together, and you're gonna let them know because I'm doing a documentary just like very similar to the C5 stuff that um, you know, um, Professor and even Doctor Stephen Greer, did, and I
Yeah,
think he's doing an incredible job. Incredible.
yeah.
I actually
Well,
met with him 2 times, and I got that on film
Stephen Greer.
too. And I've been
Yeah,
to
Stephen
both of
Greer. I was gonna say Stephen Greer and I met each other in New Hampshire at the New Hampshire MUFON conference in 1992 or three. This is before he was well known, and I cornered him. Somehow we were in the same hallway in the middle of the thing, and I said, I got the big camera equipment, and we set it up, and we did an interview with him on video, and that was years and years ago. Now look how big he is. He's the guy who's like famous, but. Yeah, I mean
yeah, oh,
it's a
he
lot going
is.
on.
And his ministry is, I mean, well, his whole company, everything he's doing. I've been in contact with him ever since because I knew him before, just like you, but I never lost contact with him. And
Yeah.
I've sat with him and I've done his C5 initiatives with him, paid the price, done the work, traveled, got on airplanes to go visit him and do it. Um, Blessings to that brother. And I think he is the future for a lot of these things. I think he has what he talks about is fundamental. Actually, it's actually the
Yeah.
foundation.
And one of the
Uh,
things you might not know, and maybe you do, because I'm tuned with a lot of things, as you well know. So my friend, who I met when I got on TikTok last year, or very organic, her name is Friends with Fairies 1111. She lives in Vermont. So she's like a sister to me, and I'm like a brother to her. And there's a whole storyline here that can make a movie someday. Um, so she has been contacted in the remote areas of Vermont by her physical cosmic family, biologically off planet. She met them. Then I find out, as we have this building up of communications, that my mother and my father, not my parents here on Earth, they're gone. My mother and father are on a ship. My mother's name is Luna. My father's name is Robar. I have a sister named Tur. I have another sister. I don't even know what her name is, and a brother. And they're all part of the Ashtar Command, and they've been doing work. And she's been on off planet for now probably over 33 times, and we have documented this. And there's a story here that's going to blow the world's mind. But I'll have to tell you more about that. There's a lot of stuff going on that is going to just blow people's minds. I guarantee it.
wow, brother. Wow, that sounds like a movie. Almost sounds like a video game.
It
Are you
could not
familiar
even
with
not
artificial
even
intelligence? You could pay $30 a month using a program called the software is called. Well, you get it on Discord, and there's a website called, if I remember correctly, it's called. I'll have to message you afterward, but it's like $30 a month or like
yeah.
$160.
I'm kind of staying away from AI for
It
a lot of other
allows you to
reasons.
basically.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay away from AI for a
Oh,
lot of my own
you are
reasons.
correct. Like
I'm
Terminator type.
yeah. But this will blow your mind. I know that
You're
because we're
right.
friends, you're going to be blown away what's going to happen. And I will tell this story again tonight for people that don't know it. I will be getting into the story because I want to remind people of something that is going to be even bigger than all the well known UFO speakers in the world. they're going to take a look at this and they'll say, who is this person? And me, as anyone who knows me, I haven't changed a bit since I came on here. No matter how popular my show has become, I'm still me. The same me that came on here, just waiting to start to do my thing, I haven't changed a bit. And that's really important to keep the integrity of who you are and do the mission work, No matter how big we get, we still have to be who we are, you know what I mean?
And you're gonna be like one of the leading forces. You know that your show is unlike any other. There is no TikTok show on TikTok right now. You're literally the forerunner. Yeah, I salute you for that. I mean, I know I can see the potential, the greatness in you. You see it in yourself. They see it in you. There is no stopping this. There never has been. Because you're the only one.
Way.
And literally no one competing against you. Same thing as me.
Yeah, nothing can stop you.
Me.
I always say, St Austerbury, that there's nothing that can stop you. Nothing that will stop me as a talk show host. And I don't care if government people listen. Actually, the Ashtar Command has made it so they can't listen. They'll jam their informational broadcast systems. This show is well protected. People don't realize how protected this show is. I am protected 1,000%, always.
I know.
Hey, brother,
I met a being yesterday who told me they were here to protect me. I was actually in danger yesterday. I was in danger, and I heard someone say my name, right? And I'm not talking about my actual name. I'm talking about a secret code name that I have. I heard someone say my secret code name. I looked up and looked to my right, and when I looked to my right, there was a car that whizzed by. And that car whizzed by, and it passed a red light and went into a car.
Mm-hmm.
I witnessed that car. I looked around and I walked towards the car crash, and there was somebody already there waiting for me that already knew my name. And as soon as I do this, you understand, the aliens, they're always with us, and they're always interacting with us. This is what I want people. They're everywhere, all around us, always interacting with us. You just have to pay attention to who they are, because they know who we are.
The word is pay attention. You're breaking. Right, when you're saying pay attention, that's really important,
Absolutely.
Are you still there? You were breaking up. Hey, you want to tell one more story? Some of my people want to hear at least one more galactic story about your encounters. Thank you, Kat, for that hat.
Okay, one more galactic story it is. No problem. One more galactic story is this. One more galactic story that I had when I wasn't beat up, because you were specifically talking about experience where I was beamed up, and I told you what it was like. But another part when I wasn't beamed up, I actually went and what I really understood about beings from other worlds, they're incredibly spiritual. These beings are incredibly quantum. These beings are incredibly advanced. And these beings that I visit on other worlds, it doesn't always come through a being. It comes through a lot of times. It comes through a vision or a dream or some other clairvoyant experience that I'm not going to get into now. But it comes through an experience that every ancient religion book talks about, in religious or non-religious. But me specifically talking about the Bible. It talks about a certain protocol in the book of Daniel. Daniel was called the Magi, the magician. A lot of these ancient pyramids, they point to a star system called Orion. Orion has Orion's sword, which is the where the war is happening. And there's another place in Orion called Orion's Belt, which is most people are familiar with. There's a lot about that star system that people still need to understand and research. And I leave it up to them, but I wrote it in my book. Amen?
There you go. All right, brother. Well, everyone say a round of applause for St Austerbury, and we appreciate it, brother. I'm glad you came back. I see here and there, and I'm glad you got your book written, and any way to spread that light and liberate the human consciousness, I'm all for it. So I appreciate you.
Thank you, brother. I'm gonna come back when the book is written, and you're gonna be on my podcast, and I'm gonna make you a millionaire, billionaire, cajillionaire. I'm gonna build your organization, and everything's gonna be okay. Watch, I'm gonna tell you. I'm prophesying this before it happens because I already know. I wrote a book that's gonna be a #1 top bestseller, Amazon bestseller. It just there's no way it can fail. Everyone, the #1 book every year that sold just happened to be the King James version of the Bible. Most people don't know
Huh.
that, but that's the #1 book that is sold every year. Well, I wrote a new version because when I wrote this book, I wrote it using the medieval language, so
Hmm.
it's written in a way that it sounds like it's written hundreds of years ago, but I wrote it in the modern time.
So are you? Did you, in a way, did you decode? Did you read or did you decode um, the text that you're talking about into a cosmic kind of ability to people to say, this is what this says, but this is what it really means on a cosmic level, correct?
Absolutely, because I
That's what I
mean,
get. Yeah.
yeah, and they've been trying to do that since the 60s, 70s. For a long time, they've been trying to tell people that the Bible has been talking about this. But it's just now that they're starting to accept it. It's just we're
Yeah.
living in a generation that is now time. They're ready for it, ready for the message. The message is
Oh yeah.
already here for a long time. They
Hey
have
man,
been here for a long time. So
I wouldn't be here if the message wasn't, if people weren't ready to hear what I'm doing here on this show and have guests like yourself. 30 years later, this is where it's at. So I appreciate you. All right, man, we're going to let you go. I thank you so much for being here in LA. And we'll keep in touch, and we'll definitely talk again soon.
all right, brother.
All right, take care. Be well. All right.
Same to you.
And you're watching Encounters, the #1 spiritual late night UFO talk show. Please share and like. If you tap on my screen, you can increase the likes. We're at 33,000. Our goal is to get to 100,000. I always have a goal, you see. Even with my cosmic work, I have a goal. Even with my show, I have a goal. And I always keep to that goal. So with everybody involved in the show, even if you're not a guest, you can show your support by tapping. You'll see the hearts. When you tap, the hearts start happening. That's how you increase the likes. So we're at 33.3. Let's get everybody tapping. I mean, everybody tapping. We have 198 people. Tap everybody. All right. And it's good to have everybody with us. We are doing interviews as always. If you've had any encounters, if you've had experiences with star people physically, if you've had, hey Josh, thank you for blue tar. If you've had not only those experiences, but mer people, the fairies, we would like to hear your story. If you've been, researching crop circles in England, we want to hear your story. If you've had other galactic cosmic experiences, we want to hear about it. If you're recording UFO sightings where you are around the world that you're documenting, we want to hear about those stories here on Encounters. You're watching Encounters, the #1 spiritual UFO talk show right here on TikTok. You're recording with me and Ray. I watched some of it. I'm going to have to go back to it. I've been posting all my shows, and I've been getting bits and pieces of it. I'm going to have to re-watch that show. One Toyota, thank you for the roses. We appreciate it. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, Alcove, thank you for the ice cream cone. It's really hot. I can use one of those. Thank you for the finger heart, Alcove. And I just want to say, if you want to be a guest on the show, you have to be, hey, Karen82, welcome to the show. You have to be over 18. No smoking, no vaping, no cursing, no drinking, none of that stuff, no paranormal discussions. And if you want to come on the show and talk about something, hey, Karen82, that is cosmically, intergalactically, galactically related, that's what we're looking at, okay? Hey, Papa Smurf, welcome back. Hey, Trance, welcome. Let me see who's out here. And usually before I put anybody on here, I got to know what you're talking about. So let's see, I think we have K. Let's see, this person's name, I think KRY. KRY, who's KRY? KRY, I only have part of that thing. The KRY person, can you tell us a little about yourself? Are you over 18 and what you want to talk about on the show? Oh, Crystal, I think I'm experiencing, oh, Crystal, we'll bring you on. Let me do this here. Crystal, we're going to have Crystal on as our next guest, and we're going to greet Crystal on Encounters. Hey, Crystal, how are you?
Hi.
How you doing? And you're over 18, correct?
Yes, I will be 40
Uh,
next week.
oh, good, because I had somebody on last night, and they got taken off because they were under 18. Hey, good to
Yeah.
have you with us. Welcome to the
I've
show.
been listening for months, but I haven't really felt like sharing
Hmm.
until this. It's just been too much. I need help, please.
I'll help you
Um,
the best I can.
so I've been recording my sleep sounds, just the sounds. I've been trying to record the video as well, but the video's not. It's not going well. Because I know I'm having some very strange experiences, and I don't know if I should tell you what I think it is before, or if I should just kind of, hey, what do you think this is? Do you know
Okay.
what I mean?
Yes, so as long as it's not paranormal, I think I can help you. It's more in the ET realm?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
It sounds or feels like I, I don't know, you
Well,
know.
let's get into it, and I'll help you. As soon as I know a
So
little bit more, I can tune into it.
I've been recording my sleep for at least 3 years, and some strange things have been heard. And most of the time, it's like a big thump on my bed. Like, um, just something plummets down onto my bed. And there I can't explain it any other way, but it sounds like
Hmm.
there's a large object just falling onto my bed. And I've tried to reproduce it. Oh, it's my
Yeah.
cat. My cat's jumping on my bed in the middle of the night. That's nowhere near
Huh.
the sound. Oh, it's me. Maybe it's a very large thump.
Hmm.
And then this last night, this is it. Like, I'm done. I'm like, I need help.
Okay.
Last night, I set my alarm for 5:05 so I could get up and, start the day. And my sleep recorder, and I have this tied to my TikTok. If anybody wants to listen to it or whatever, I just posted it for my sleep recorder. This is just like one of many, but this was it because this was the strangest. Right before my alarm went off,
Hmm.
the thump happened, and then like it's that's what's really strange. And so I'm gonna tell you what I think it is. It sounds like I'm coming back here, and my
From
body
somewhere
is being,
else.
yes.
Okay. So I now
I should have
understand.
said that. I should have just let you, like, because I don't want
No,
to
well,
lead, because I
no,
don't
I don't
know.
want you
I
to
don't
lead.
know.
No, you're not going to lead me. I'm going to definitely tune into this a little bit more. So, and I'm not sure that's what it is either. But I will know in a few minutes. I'm just really tuning in to what you said here. Do you have the recording? Can you play the recording over the TikTok here? Are you able to do that? I think she's going to try to do that. So we'll see if Crystal. Okay.
I'm
I think she's going to try to get the sound so we can hear the thump. Once I can hear the thump, I'll be able to.
I I can't play it because
Oh no, don't worry. Don't worry.
it's one
We'll
of my
figure.
TikToks though. It's literally the most recent TikTok I posted. It's
I'll have to
that.
listen to that. But I'm going to try to focus on what I think it is. So, hmm. So let me ask a question. Have you had any encounters with off-planet beings? I think you have.
Not consciously, but yes, yes. I'll just say yes.
So when you
I
say
know my whole
yes,
life.
not consciously, can you tell us what that is?
Well, like for one instance, when I was about 21, well, honestly, my whole life, I felt like people were watching me, always
Mm-hmm.
looking out after me. But
Mm-hmm.
one very specific incident of this is I woke up in the middle of the night and I felt like somebody was outside my window, my two-story window. It didn't feel nefarious, like it was just like, oh, somebody's out there, and that makes me uncomfortable. And so I left my room and I kicked my dad out of my parents' bed and I said, "You're gonna go sleep in my room. I'm sleeping with mom tonight." And that was the probably 20 billionth time that's happened. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I feel this energy, but this was the first time it was outside a second story
Yeah.
window.
Mm-hmm.
Um, And so the next morning, I didn't say anything to my dad. I didn't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
I just said, get out. Please go sleep in my room. I want to sleep with mom. And the next morning he said, why did you want to switch rooms? You know, why did you want to come sleep with your mom? And I said, oh, I don't have my account public. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well,
she's gonna.
so, he said, I felt something outside the window. And I was like, what? And I didn't even have to tell him. He said it first. And I was just shocked. I was like, because it was the first time in my whole entire life that
Right.
I felt justified. Like, oh my God, I'm not crazy. Somebody else just experienced this too. Like, no way. So that would
Right.
probably be the first real is like, oh my gosh, it's somebody else is seeing something
Hmm.
or experiencing this. So, but the
And go ahead.
well,
No,
let
I'm
me go make.
interested.
I'm gonna make my account.
Make it public. Okay, she's gonna switch it to public
How
for
do
a
I do
minute.
that?
You go on to your settings, on the settings, and then you can switch it on your
I'm
account.
just gonna.
I'm not sure if you can do it when you're live. I think you could, but I don't remember. So we've got Crystal here, and she's got a fascinating story, and we're going to try to figure this thing out that's been happening to her. And recently, she talked about hearing a thump on her bed, coming back like she's coming back from off planet into her physical body, which is something that happens with people that are leaving their body and going off planet. So that is one potential possibility, Crystal. As I'm thinking about this, that is one potential possibility. Did you feel like I get the strongest feeling that the space people are with you, but they're not like right there with you. They're like, we're watching you, but we're not. They're not always there with you. They're not always interacting with you. Like when I look at your eyes tell me a lot of things. So in your eyes, I see that you have eyes of somebody from another planet. I see that in you. And I don't know about anybody else, but if you look
No,
at
I
your
know.
eyes,
I know I'm from Andromeda. My soul is from Andromeda.
yeah, I see your eyes as being very much definitely a spiritual being of light from, like you said, if you say Andromeda, there are humans on that planetary area, and I can see that, like my friend Ashtar Athena in LA, her eyes are Venusian, so I know everything about her. When I look at your eyes, I can see the eyes of a spiritual being that's in human form, but you still have those spacey eyes of somebody from another planet. You really do.
Thank you. Yeah, I know. I felt it my whole life. Literally my whole life is just like, oh, I'm here to see peace on earth. Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Yes. So when you come into when you hear the thump, what time of the morning does that happen? Do you know when that recording's happening?
it changes. So this is why I was like, I've had enough. Because this is the first time that it happened literally right before I woke up. I set my alarm for 5:05 and it happened the noise happened recorded right before. Look, can I hop out and then go make
Yeah,
my
yeah,
account
yeah, yeah. You
and then I'll
make
be
go
right
ahead, do your
back.
thing. All right, then come back. We'll have you on. We're talking
Because
to
I
Crystal.
see that. Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you.
people. Yeah, just do what you need to do first. She'll be back. She's going to do that. We'll have her back on. She's making her account public so you can hear the thump. So yeah. So you're watching Encounters. We're going to bring Crystal back on. They'll be coming back. We'll be bringing her on. Crystal, thank you. Let's see. I think she switched it up. All right, here we go. Whoops. All right. And that was a good, quick way to switch it. So now you folks can go watch the sound of the thump. So where were we? We're talking about the thump, what time it actually happens. It happens at different times at night.
Yeah.
Okay. And when you wake up, do you hear it when you're awake or only when it's on the recording? That's
Wait, what do you
interesting
mean?
enough. So you listen to the recording after you wake up in the morning. You hear the recording, you can hear the sound of the thump, but you never wake up and actually catch the thing happening
No,
while
no,
you're
no. Mm-mm.
okay. Wow. Another person saying I heard it. They were listening to the recording. It's very interesting. And I know I'll be listening to it later, but that is really interesting. So it could be that you are leaving your body, and I'm interested my viewers think about that who are watching this. So they hearing it, and let's see if I can. I know a few people are saying it. River Blues has heard it. She says it's more than just a thump.
That's what. Yeah, it's like a
That's the
thump. Exactly. Yeah, a thump. Like, okay, I'm gonna show you my bed. Look, let me turn this around. Oh, my cat's letting me now. So this is where like I sleep. Okay, and it's like I've tried to reproduce. Hold on, if it works. Okay,
okay.
so I tried to reproduce the noise, and so I've
Uh huh.
tried to like drop my cat on the bed. I've tried to drop myself on the bed. I've literally jumped up and plummeted, and that's
Right.
the closest I can make the noise of that kind of thump. You know
But you can't do the thump as the thump sounds when you record it, correct?
what?
The thump is a lot different than when you're trying to reproduce the sound, like you just said. Your
Yes.
reproduction of it is not the same as the actual thump recorded.
No, I've tried. I've tried my cat. I've tried me. I've tried books. Like, and my comforter, yeah, my comforter is like a goose down part of it, so it's like it rustles, so you could hear
Yeah,
that in there too. So it sounds like it's definitely being like hit. Like
yeah,
that's my comforter.
yeah, yeah. Interesting.
No,
It,
it doesn't sound the same every time, but I'm not using the same blanket every time. But it's definitely a thump. It's
mm-hmm,
not as heavy every
mm-hmm.
time either, but it's definitely not something I can reproduce. Like I've tried. I was like, this is so weird. Maybe I'm like doing like a phantom thing. My
Mm-hmm.
honestly, like my first thought was maybe I'm doing like a phantom thing while I'm sleeping. It's like, oh, I'm raising my arm and then I'm dropping it, or I'm raising my leg and then I'm dropping it. Like, oh, I'm having a
Yeah.
dream. But
Someone's saying my friends in the Appalachian Mountains who are in touch with the Anunnaki. Mary's husband says her husband Ray says she was put back in her body before she woke up. They're saying that you were taken off planet out of the physical body, which is what happens when you connect sometimes with your space family, and then they took you and put you back in your body, and that's why you're feeling that thump. That's one of the things. Another person says, let's see here. It's interesting. Half the people up in the Appalachian Mountain says it's a rift. What they say a rift means there's an opening, a doorway, and then you're brought back to your physical body. It's like a galactic doorway. Blue Marble says it's like you're falling. Another person, Neen, says, I heard it. It sounds like wings. I've heard two people say that. It sounds like somebody with wings.
yes,
Uh,
it's like I'm falling. Yes, I see that comment. Yes.
My friend Alicia says could be a rift, which is a galactic term for an opening where you galactically are taken onto a spaceship and then brought back into your physical environment where you are, Crystal.
No, I don't have
That's
any
just,
memory. I have dreams. Like
yeah.
I remember. I used to always remember every single dream, but
Hmm.
unfortunately, I used to smoke, so my memory was not as good. But it's coming back now that I'm sober. But um, I'm definitely gonna have to
Yeah.
start writing down my dreams.
Yeah. Well, now that you've cleared up not smoking and all that stuff, you'll be able to meditate. I imagine you do meditate, right? You do
Yes,
meditation.
absolutely.
That's good. That's good. So by meditation, one of the things I would say is focus on not just the meditation, but ask to connect with your star family. And I think that cat is beautiful. I have a cat. We have a cat in our family, and she's a ragdoll. But your cat's beautiful too. That's a
His
really
name is
beautiful cat.
Cthulhu. Thank you.
Cthulhu. Hey, Cthulhu.
He
We
protects
even
me while I'm
had.
sleeping.
Well, he's also famous now that he's been on the show. Cthulhu, you're going to be famous. Cats are always famous on this show. And now, when you come back, when the thumping happens, I think what I'm getting at is when you meditate, if you focus on your star family from the Andromedan star system, I think if you use a Christed meditation and connect with them, I think that they will actually telepathically communicate with you as your clarity of consciousness is getting better since you're not smoking anymore, as you said, and all that. You have the ability now to have much clearer consciousness. And as I always tell people, Tahar, that's when I get a hat. Your body is your temple, and it is. Our
Yes.
bodies are our temples, so we need to keep them clear on a conscious level, which allows for our space connections to our cosmic family to occur telepathically. So that is really a really important thing to realize. So for you, I think that's one of the things. Oops. I don't know. Okay, did you just play around with your camera?
Oh,
Are you?
yeah. I'm trying to send you a another hat here.
Oh, you're trying to
But
send me a hat? Good. I appreciate the hat. However that works, yeah, you're trying to press the hat
there we
button.
go.
And there we go. Tahar. Everyone gets a Tahar. Thank you so much for that. I'm at 50% of my goal tonight. So I think if you do that meditation, Crystal, because you do have a beautiful soul, your energy is really beautiful, and I think I would love to have you reconnect with your star family, verbally speaking to them telepathically. I think, Tahar, Karen, thank you. Uh, that I think that will happen, and I think you can do it. I mean, I know you can do it. Your energy is there, very much there. You're definitely in a situation where I think you are being taken off planet, and then you don't remember it. All the recording shows that you're coming back into your body, and that's for sure. But you're
He
definitely
just has.
going.
Somebody just said my cat looks mad. He just has RBS,
What's Arbia?
resting bad face.
Oh,
You said
oh,
no cussing, so
he looks really cool. He's like, hey, I like being here.
he
Look
was
at
a
that. Look how
shelter
loving
cat.
that.
So
Oh,
he's
really?
yeah. I'm very lucky he picked me.
He picked you. That's a good thing. You picked the right person.
He came out of the
He's a
cage and sat right on my lap. Yeah,
well. You know what? He's now a galactic cat.
he is. I know. Yes, I know he protects me, and I
Yeah,
think
I'm
he.
sure he does.
Thank you for letting him be on your show.
Oh, well, you kidding me? I brought my cat on the show. Her name is Missy. Sometimes I try to bring her on, but she runs away. Tonight she's leaving me alone. I can do my show. I'm not hearing meow or anything like that, so we're actually pretty good. All right, so I think what I'd like to see you do, a matter of fact, this is really interesting. My connections off planet are saying they like to do a visit while you're on here on the show. In your case, it's positive. They'd like to do some work with you right now.
Okay.
Are you interested?
Yes, absolutely.
They just told me, Commander. I said, okay, what's going on? And
Whatever that means,
so,
I'm on board.
okay, so if you've been watching me, you know my connection with the Ashtar Command and with April and all the stuff we're doing and about going off planet soon. So we're gonna do something really beautiful here, and we're gonna send a spaceship over your location. The area you're in, is it kind of built up, or what kind of area is it?
I live on Balboa Island in Newport Beach in California.
Okay, so it's is it like more countrified, or
Um,
yeah, as an
a
island?
lot of homes, but I live next to the bay.
Okay, like, oh, beautiful. So we're going to send a spaceship over the Bay Area
No, I
where
don't.
you are. You're near the water, correct?
Yes.
Okay, this is
Should
going
I
to be a
go up there
beautiful
now?
thing. You mean go outside?
Yeah.
If you want to, what? Yeah, if you want to go outside live, we can do it that way. If you want to you find a space to sit down. You have a place you can sit down and relax outside, or I know
Yeah.
there's 3 hours difference. Okay, yeah, why don't we do that? This is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting, folks. And our guest is Crystal, and she's going to go outside for us, and Ashtar Command's going to bring a ship over her location. I believe it's going to be cloaked, but I can't guarantee it. Um, they usually cloak the spaceships.
And
She's going
I was
outside.
actually,
Go ahead.
oh, hmm.
Well, that's the moon.
Yep. And, oh, I forgot what I was saying now.
Oh, it's beautiful. Look at that.
Yeah, I come out here and I talk to the lights in the clouds, and I know my family's up there.
Oh, they are. So that's the moon, so people don't get confused. Oh, look at the. Okay, we're going to do this outside. I feel like I'm there right now where you are. Like, I feel like I'm there on that island. How beautiful is that? So we're gonna actually bring a spaceship over your location. Being told keep the camera right there where it is over the water. and the sky a little bit. That's a perfect location for you. We're going to send a
Okay, I
ship
set the camera
about.
down.
Oh, we're going to
Oh no.
have the ship about 20,000 feet above your location. It's going to be cloaked unless they decide to show you the ship. It's going to be actually cloaked. So if you do you have a place you can sit down where you are up there?
What was that?
Are you able to sit
Hello?
down? Is there like can you relax? Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me? I'm right here.
Yes.
Do you hear me? Okay. Do you have a place you can sit down and
Yes.
relax? Okay. Why don't you find that place and we'll start doing this thing. And
Okay.
oh, Joseph True Bullock. Yeah, Joseph, we'll definitely get to that. I do see you, sir. We'll get to it. I want to focus on this really right now, but I do see you. I'm not going to ignore you. I try to multitask here. We're going to do this thing, and then we'll definitely do this. Okay. So we're going to start with this right now. I
Okay.
want you, Crystal, I want you to close your eyes. Give me a second to have more apple cider. Okay. So we're going to have you close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, I want you to just relax, take a deep breath in, and breathe out about 3 or 4 times. Just take it easy and just relax, clear all your thoughts out of your consciousness. And when you're done, let me know. And folks, what we're doing here is way different than we've done with other people that have been abducted. This is going to be the opposite. So what we're doing here is going to help her connect with her Andromeda star family with the help of the Ashtar Command. So this is going to be for me, a real beautiful thing to do, you know?
Okay.
And when are you ready? You feel relaxed? Okay.
Yeah.
Now I might ask them to show their spaceship above you in the sky there. I'll leave that up to them of whether they want to show the ship or not. But more importantly, what we're going to do now is there's 3 of the Ashtar Command people that will be outside with you on whatever. Are you on a balcony or an upper roof area? Where are you located?
I'm on the balcony of the 3rd floor.
Oh, good. Okay, balcony. Okay. So I want the 3 Ashtar Command people. There's 2 women and 1 man. They're about 7 to 8 feet tall. I want you to keep your eyes closed for a moment. Please let her know that you're there. You're going to feel a really strong energy of love coming through. Give it a moment. As they approach you, slowly, you should start feeling an energy shift, even though you're outside. Keep your eyes closed, please. And I'm getting that they really love the environment that you're in on the island. They really are enjoying being with you. Getting very strong indications of that. How do you feel?
Good. Yes.
Okay.
I know I'm here for a reason. I try to
Mm-hmm.
send out water. I try to send out love into the water because I know water holds memory.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. One of the women is going to let you know that she is here. She is going to, I don't think she's going to speak. She's going to touch your right shoulder, and she's going to say, I can't believe I'm saying this. She's verbally going to consciously say to your consciousness, hello. I'm saying that word, but I've never heard that happen before anytime. So she's going to verbally say something like, hello, we are here. And I don't want to project it. I'm not sure if that's going to happen or not, but that's what I keep getting really strongly. So she's going to tap your shoulder or touch your shoulder as a friendly gesture that I'm here. I'm just going to keep quiet for a minute. And they're working with your consciousness to open it up so you're able to communicate with the Andromedans. So I guess what she's doing is she's opening up your consciousness for that understanding. Take your time. Let me know what you feel or hear at that moment.
I definitely feel the opening up of my consciousness. With my eyes closed, I can see the back of my head opening up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're working on that right now. I'm going to ask one of the three space people to say something telepathically to you, to let you know who they are or that they're there. They are there. If one of them would speak to her telepathically to open up that telepathic communications consciousness, say something that you want to say to her, to Crystal, and I'm going to listen in. So I don't know. I've never had them speak to anyone that I'm not sure that they have or haven't. I've never had that specific part happen, but I know they're definitely very relaxed environment. They just are loving the energy of the island, and just very beautiful. Hey, Witness, thank you for your subscription. We appreciate it. Yeah. So again, they're working with your consciousness right now to just open it up so you have that channel to be telepathically connected with your galactic family in the Andromedan star system. Let's see here. They don't normally speak. Sometimes they will before.
I got chills. Oh my gosh.
What just happened?
I got chills and now I'm tearing up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. I feel my body vibrating.
Yeah, they're working on you. They're definitely clearing everything out of your body so you can actually operate in that very high vibrational pattern, and you will be able to communicate without a problem to your star family, which I know you want to do. They might speak. I keep getting, if they want to speak, they will. If they don't, they'll speak for sure before they leave. But could one of the three Ashtar people say hello to her? You've been doing some fantastic work. Can you please let her, say something to her? Tell her your name, if possible, if you so wish to. And they might not. It's up to their free will to do what they want to do. All I'm doing is facilitating this communications. So I'm projecting 3 words to one of the space people right now, telepathically. I just said it. There's 3 words I just said. I want to see if they'll repeat those words to you. I just transmitted my consciousness to their consciousness, and let's see if that works. And she's on an island outside on the west coast. And hey, Papa Smurf. And also, I said, again, that's up to them. If they wish to show their ships, I know it's kind of cloudy out there. If our Ashtar Command ship wishes to show itself a little bit, again, it's free will. They don't have to if they don't wish to, if they wish to stay cloaked. But if anybody sees anything in the sky, please let me know. Again,
All I keep hearing is we are loved. We are loved.
yes. I communicated with them to say "We are love," and they actually, was it a woman's voice, or did you hear them all say that?
First there was a man, and then there was a woman, and then there was a man again.
Yes, yes, yes. I've never done this before, ever on this show. So what I did is communicate with them quietly with those words. They repeated those words to you directly in their own voices. They're right there in the room with you. They spoke to you in telepathic communications. That is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen happen here. Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing.
I feel always connected to them. Yes.
Wow. This is beautiful, This is like a very beautiful night. I mean, this is like the most beautiful thing I feel I've done in a long time. I do so many things, but this is very special for me to do this, because you're definitely having positive things happen, and this is really beautiful.
Wow. Yeah, just like my whole body is vibrating. I don't know how else to explain it. Like, it's just, it's so strange.
Yeah. I see a light in the sky that could be anything towards the end of the screen. It could be light reflection. It's above the palm trees. I don't know what that is. It's like a little circular light of some sort. Um, Thank you, Carol. I see that light in the sky. I don't know what it is. If it is anything, can you get brighter? The light that I see at the dot in the corner of the cloudy area, it could be just something else, but it wasn't there before.
Whoa.
I think there's a spaceship. Well, we know there's a spaceship in the atmosphere that's cloaked.
There's just,
What's
it's
happening?
unfortunate because there's so many planes that go overhead. There's so
Yeah.
many planes that go
Oh,
overhead.
that okay. That dot's just a reflection of the camera.
Oh,
Okay.
I saw
I
that.
just I used discernment, so that's nothing. That's just a reflection of the camera. Um, Now that light out there, what is that? A jet or a plane? What is that?
That must be a plane?
Let's keep our lights on that. Let's keep our camera on that. There's the moon, and below that there's a
I'm,
light. Let's see what happens. Wait a minute. I'm not going to tell you that's a plane or not a plane. I just want to observe it. Let's watch that. That light there, right there. It could be a plane or a jet. Halfpine says it looks like a ship. Can we get the glare out of the light from the ground level? We had it at one point right about there. We can kind of see it. Let's see. Oh, where's the? We lost it. It was there a minute. Okay, if we're going back the other way, the
it
light that was
just
there,
keeps
it's kind
rising.
of,
It just keeps going.
it's rising. Oh, that light right there. I think that's the light. I think. Okay, if that's either reflection or the light. There was a light that wasn't reflection.
No,
There it
it's a
is,
plane.
right there. Oh, that's a plane. That's the reflection from the
I think it's a
camera.
plane.
That.
No.
Okay, let me see here. Yeah, your camera has a
Yeah.
reflection of light. Where was that bright light that we saw near the ground level? Okay, go the other way.
It moved up.
Okay, let's see. It went straight up. Okay, um, go a little bit to the right. Okay, let's see. Could you go more to the right? No, go to the left. I'm sorry. Go the other way. Not there. Keep going. Keep going. Keep moving it that way. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going a little bit more. It was somewhere over there. It's not there anymore. There was a really bright light that was right there. Everybody, did you see that light before? There was a
I think
really
that was
bright
a
light,
plane.
but it was going straight up, correct?
Yeah, and then well, I heard a noise though, so I think it might have been a plane, but I feel like there's something more above me, like above me,
Yeah,
above
there's a
me.
space. There's a spaceship, an Ashtar Command ship above you, about 20, 30,000 feet.
Because all of the there's no clouds right here. Like there's less cloud. I
Yeah,
don't know. You can't tell on the camera, but there's less clouds like here.
yeah,
It's just an opening.
yeah. And it's true.
The
When
camera
planes are
makes it
far
look
away, you
so
could
cloudy though.
no. And that light, it could be a jet or something. But the weird thing is, and I'm very much a C5 person. I'm trained observer, so I'm very careful before I say something. Someone's saying to face the lake again. Face the lake area or the water area. Okay. Um, Someone said they just saw a light flicker. I don't know where they saw the flickering light. Other people saying they see the clouds shifting. So they're looking at the clouds and they're shifting.
Yeah, I
Interesting.
see them in the clouds a lot. I'm gonna be honest. Like I see them in the clouds. I see them in the clouds a lot. And then I do
Yeah,
see stars and lights out here a lot. Just what was it? Last night or the night before? There was one right here and it came
yeah.
out from behind the clouds when I was asking for a sign to, and then I was like, wow, thank you so much, and then it went away.
Well, that light we just saw before, that was really bright. Oh, go back to the moon. Where's the moon? Let's see the moon. That's the moon. Now go. The moon, the other light was in a different area from. That's the moon. There was another light, got really bright, and it disappeared. It just disappeared. I know there's cloudiness. Now there's reflection. That little dot is a reflection of her camera. So because I'm roll, I can tell you that that is a reflection that's moving with the camera. It's a reflection of the camera. But the other thing we were seeing right in that area there was a really bright light that was there, and it disappeared. And it was really catching my attention, but it's gone now. It's just totally gone. And that light, I don't think was a
Oh
plane. I
my.
mean, I really. What are you saying?
Oh, the water just started kicking up over here and there's no boats.
There's no boats, and when you say kicking up, what do you mean?
Like there's waves. Like a few waves just started hitting the shore.
Are there supposed to be waves
Oh
in
wow.
that area?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's the bay.
There's the, oh,
There's
it's the
only waves
bay.
when there's boats going by.
Interesting. So that's the moon
Above the
there, just to
palm
give
trees.
people
Above the
some
palm trees.
above the palm trees. So people know that there is the moon out there on the west coast. The moon is shining in between the clouds. Just minutes earlier, we were looking at a light that just out of nowhere was really bright. Now I was trying to determine whether
Yeah,
it's a
no
jet.
wind.
Yeah,
The palm trees are pretty still.
it's too bad it's not really clear where you are, and it wasn't like a really clear night. But it is beautiful out where you are. It seems really beautiful, you know.
Yeah, I'm very thankful to be here, and so
Interesting.
I definitely try to send love into the water every time I go out there. I say,
Oh,
thank
beautiful.
you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, and Om Mani Padme Hum.
Karen, my friend Karen, saying, ask them to show themselves. Here's what we'll do.
The ship is above the
I'm
palm
going to
trees?
ask.
Okay, oh my gosh.
Okay, so when someone's saying it's above the palm trees and they're seeing a spaceship, where are you seeing that spaceship? This is my viewer. To the left, I saw a light. Karen Morgan says to the left, she saw a light. Well, there is the moon. The moon's out. So you're seeing the moon in live here. There was what I consider to be a spaceship appearing about 15 minutes ago away from the water in the skylight and disappeared. Everything's being recorded, so I can look at this recording later. Let's see here.
I feel like I got hit with like 10 shots of espresso.
Really?
Like like my body is like vibrating with this
Okay.
energy. This is wild.
Yeah. Well, Karen's saying, my friend Karen's saying, wasn't the moon, it was above the other side of the palm trees. Now, I'm not sure what the other side of the palm trees are. Can we take a look at the other side of the palm trees? Karen, do you mean to the right of the camera or to the left of the camera? Let me see here.
It was
It
above
was to
them
the
and to
left
the
of the
left.
palm
Well,
trees and above them.
there's the moon.
Yeah, that's
There's
the
the
moon right
moon,
there.
and so
It, so, yeah, right, probably there. Okay, we're going to do something here, folks. I want everyone to focus. We're going to try to do a C5 here. I asked that the Ashtar Command show Crystal one of the ships. I asked the Ashtar Command to show their ship for a moment or two, right at this location. The camera's facing into the skylight. I'm not saying this is going to happen, folks. I'm asking that the Ashtar Command show Crystal one of our ships, if possible. If not, whatever happens, happens. But we'll see. Let's see if anything shows up. See if we have any visual showing. That's a perfect angle for the camera. If there are any Ashtar Command ships that are, we have one there now. If there's a way we can have one of the ships appear to show some light, go through the clouds and disappear for a minute or two, that would be great. So we call on the Ashtar Command to gift April with the sighting and our audience with the sighting of one of the ships. And I'm not saying anything's going to happen here. I'm very transparent about my show. I want to keep it honest. It was to the left of the palm trees for all our relatives. Hey, for all our relatives. Good to see you. And let's see. This is a perfect spot, right? Yeah, go ahead.
no, I'm gonna go grab my stand. I'm gonna go grab my camera stand. I'll be right back.
Okay.
That'll be better. Then I can
Okay.
put it wherever I want.
Okay. So we have Crystal live here. She's going to get her stand. Let's see here. Joseph, I'm going to answer Joseph's question. Joseph, when the Ashtar Command came, 3 black people were watching them. Were they my family on the other side? If you feel, Joseph, you were connected, you felt a deep sense of love, then that would be true. My answer would be yes. And my friend Crystal is out on an island off the coast of California. And we're just really having some beautiful stuff happen here. And of course, there's ground level light. She's got a stand. She's getting the stand, her phone put on a stand. You're watching Encounters, the late night spiritual UFO talk show, a show that is out of this world. Okay, they were watching everything they were doing. Okay, Joseph. Yeah, I think that would be. Joseph, we'll actually bring you on here live one night, and we'll definitely have a really good discussion about that. So yeah, definitely, without a question. Oh, we'll definitely have you on, Joseph. I can have you on audio. Saturday nights are Ashtar Command contact night. So if you want to come on Sunday night, Joseph, we'll do an interview with you on Sunday evening on Encounters. We'd be happy to do that and hear your story. I'd love to hear it. And we're looking at the cloudy areas. Any thoughts on, Midge, bright side? I basically tell people to stay away from that. There's been a lot of hype on it, and it's just not a place you want to ever go. Stick to places like Sedona, Arizona, places like Mount Shasta, places where there's a lot of light and a higher vibrational pattern or frequency.
Yeah, I was just in Sedona in April.
Oh, you were?
Yes.
How'd you like it? Was it nice?
It was my first time. I was very thankful to be there. I could feel the energy. Yes.
Oh, good, good.
Next, I'm
So
trying
we're
to go
looking.
to Meowme Forest to visit the oldest tree.
Oh, good. Now, for people just to watching our show now, can you tell people where the island is that you're at? You're on the west coast, and the island's off the coast of Florida in Southern California. I mean, not
Yes.
California. Yeah, California.
Southern
Why did I say
California.
Florida? Southern California. So, yeah. Space Runner says I'm in Sedona right now. Oh, beautiful. You know? And there's a little bit overcast skies on her island
All the
above,
time.
but all the time. Does it ever get really clear outside at night?
Yes. When I'm out here and I'm concentrating, it will open up sometimes and it'll show me things. I kind of like messages to me.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, for the most part, it's terribly cloudy. But yeah,
Wow,
it's
that's interesting. I'm
especially the last
looking
three
at the
days.
skylight. Last 3 days? Yeah,
hmm
a lot of crazy weather happening.
No, it's not Catalina Island. It's Balboa Island. I'm probably about 45 minutes from Catalina.
And is your island bigger than Catalina or is it smaller?
I think it's smaller. Yeah, it's smaller.
Okay.
I want to say
Hmm.
I've never been to Catalina. I was supposed to go actually next week, but now I'm not. Yes, Newport
Yeah.
Beach.
Well, there's also off the Pacific coast where you are, there are extraterrestrial bases in the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah, over that way is PCH, or not PCH.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Yeah, over there. Oh, that way is the ocean, and that way is
yeah,
PCH.
yeah.
I'm in between the ocean and Pacific Coast Highway.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, where you are is a very
Sometimes
special place.
I climb up on the roof here sometimes, and I try to look over there, but really I can only see as far as the peninsula.
Okay. Well, you're in definitely a very
Oh,
special
wait.
place where you are on that island. You know, I see the cloudiness and so forth, and let's see
The
if there's
opening up
anything
here above
happening.
me is not there so much anymore.
Yeah, no, it was open when you first came on. It's now doesn't seem like it's opened as much as it was. Someone said, Red Jen said, I just saw a light shoot up. I didn't see that, but also know on her camera, depending where she handles it, there is actually a reflection of light that you'll see, and it's not anything other than a light reflection. Just to let you know. Karen says, I
And I
just
get a
saw the
lot
light
of
also.
planes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, she
I'm right
has,
on a plane.
it's called, and she has lens flare too. So there is a little bit of lens flare, folks.
Sounds like I need a new camera, is what you're saying.
I don't know. I mean, you can have lens flare at any point. Good thing is because I'm a C5 trained person, even on a camera, I can tell if it's lens flare. If the light keeps following you, all that is lens flare for people that are not aware of it. Let's see. No, it happened with lots. Okay, we're really focused on her camera, looking at the skylight, and if anything happens to move while she's not moving the camera, that would be, a good indication. If something shoots straight up or what have you, we'll definitely have a better indication of what's going on here.
So with the nightly things, then I guess I'm gonna maybe start remembering now when I
Mhm.
return.
Yeah,
I guess.
when you return, you mean when you come back into your body?
Yeah. So am I gonna be able to start remembering that now?
Oh,
Because that
okay.
was
Yeah, I've been
just
so focused on your sky thing there. What they're doing, well, the three people with you there, they're going to stay with you for a while. You're going to remember what happened when you went off out of your body. So you're going to start remembering things. Most likely, as the days goes on, when you wake up, you're going to remember that you went somewhere specific. Yeah, you're going to start remembering stuff. You will. We're coming up to about 12:50 in the evening here in
So
the
when
East
they
Coast
take
of
you
the
off
U.S.
planet,
Yeah.
when they take me off planet like that, what is that for? Can you tell me?
Yeah, when they take you off planet, you actually are going on their ship. They're your cosmic family. They've been interacting
Mhm.
with you that way. But as you start getting, as Ashtar Command is working on your consciousness, you're going to be able to actually physically go on their ship without going out of body. You're going to be able to physically go on their ship. And you'll also be able to see them. So I would say in the next 12 months, as time goes by, things are going to be more activated, and you'll be able to see your cosmic family, so to speak.
That's
So to
exactly. I had a numerology reading last month, and that's exactly what he told me in my numerology reading. He said, if you're not already experiencing them, you will. What
yeah,
is that?
oh,
What's
that's the
that?
moon. That's
Oh
your
my god, I
moon.
wish I could zoom in. No, 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 down, down. That.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, keep that there. Don't move it. I do see that light. Don't move the
That's
camera.
the moon.
Every That's the moon there, right below it. That light right there. Don't move. Keep the camera steady. There's a light. Let's see if that light gets brighter. This is going to be a test right now. I'm going to do a test. If you are an Ashtar Command ship, that little dot of light in the distance get brighter. Everyone focus on that dot of light. It could be nothing or it could be something. That little light there. Just keep the
It's
camera
not
focused
moving.
on that light. Let's see if it
It's
gets
just staying
bright.
right there.
Yeah, it's definitely still. Let's see if we can see what happens. That light's still there. Don't move the camera.
It's not
It's very
moving up
faint,
or
but
down or
it's
left or
out
right.
there.
It's literally just sitting right
No,
there. It looks more
if
like
that is
reddish
one of our
orange, and it's like
reddish orange.
rectangular.
Okay, if that light is a spaceship of this command, please get brighter. We're going to do an experiment here. Get brighter. Please get brighter. Yeah, don't move the camera. It's starting to get brighter. Get brighter. I'm looking right at it. Get brighter. It's right there. It's like almost going, it's disappearing behind the tree line in the distance. It just went into the tree line.
Yeah, let me move.
Let's see what happens here. We just,
Gosh, I wish I could zoom in, but I can't zoom in on
yeah.
life. I don't know why.
Someone said they saw two lights
Where'd it
besides
go?
each other. Another
Where'd it
person
go?
said they saw two lights. It was right there. Don't move it. The camera is right there. I
I saw
see a
another one
light.
too.
Yeah, there's another light. It's all the way in the
No,
distance
that's.
between the palm trees. All the way out in the
I think
distance
the other
there.
one is like a plane or a helicopter.
Okay.
Yeah, but the other one, I don't know what that is. I've never seen something like that
Oh, okay. So you're next. You're
one.
next to
So
John Wayne Airport
not
too, right?
what? Yes,
Are you next to a
yes. I
place?
said there's
You
lots.
are.
I'm
Okay.
right on an air. Yes,
Okay.
like I said, I'm right on an
Someone's
airplane path. But they
now.
stop
Now
them at
there's a
nine
light
o'clock
there. Don't
or
move
10
it.
o'clock.
Right.
Nine or
Okay. No, go
10.
the other way. No, go the other way a little bit. Go the other way. No, the other way. No, keep going. Go towards my face. No. Go. Go. Yeah, right there. Don't move it. There. If people look closely
Yes,
above
flight path.
the
Yes, I
distance.
am.
Now above the roof there, of that house in the distance, I see a white light. That's either a plane or something else. You see that light? Does anybody see that light? Right there. Don't move the camera. Above the house. The light above the
Yes,
house.
yeah.
Okay, don't move it. Now the light is moving past the roof of the house towards the palm tree. See it? Now it could be a conventional aircraft. So, yeah, there it is. It's
See, like I
now,
can usually hear the airplanes. I can hear an airplane now. So before I can see him, I can hear him. I can hear one
so you,
coming or going right now.
right. So that could be an airplane, correct?
No, not this whole time. Like I just started hearing one. Like literally 5 seconds ago, I just
Right.
started hearing one.
So the light we're seeing in the distance between the house and the roof, is that a plane or is that something else?
I don't, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm the. Let me see. I don't know why it's
Yeah,
moving off that
Trent
way.
says it's an airplane. It could be an
Usually it goes
airplane.
into the Pacific.
Tyrone says it's
Yeah.
not a plane. A few people don't think it's a plane, um, and I'm not saying anything other than what I
Well,
see.
there's a plane coming right now. I can hear it.
I can hear a plane.
I
Okay.
can I can hear them before I can see. I don't think I'm gonna be able to even see this one. Oh yeah, there it is. There's one right up there. I don't know if
Hmm.
you can see it, but I can see it. Well, now
No, I
it's gone
can't see
behind the
anything.
clouds. But I can hear
Yeah.
them. If I can hear them, I know it's a plane.
Yeah. Of
So
course.
I'm
Yeah.
supposed to be. I'm literally like right on. Yeah, from 7 a.m. to 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. I think it's
Yeah.
nothing but
Yeah. A
planes
lot of
right
commercial
over.
air traffic. Yeah.
But sometimes
Or yeah,
it's
private
some
planes or
very
whatever.
strange things when I come out here past that. So
Yeah.
that's why I come out here later at night, usually about 2 a.m. or 4 a.m. if I'm up early.
Yeah. Everybody, please share and like, and please tap. Please send me your gifts on my Venmo account. Is my direct Venmo is on my link on this page. Go to my main page before the night's over and send a donation of whatever you wish on my Venmo account. That's my link on my main page. I'm going to start mentioning that more to people. Any gifting is beautiful. Bean, thank you for the hat. We appreciate it. Welcome everybody to our program. If you're watching Encounters, this is why this is the #1 spiritual UFO talk show. We do things differently than many other established for years type shows. Thank you, Tahar. We appreciate it. Half Pint, thank you for the roses. We appreciate it. Someone says, Alco says, I just saw a bright orb fly over Arlington, Washington State. Interesting. Karen, thank you for the Tahar.
See, now there's a boat going by, so I know that there's going to
Yeah.
be waves.
Oh, yeah, there's a boat. Yep. Oh, we achieved our goal here. We're going to set up another goal while we have our guest on here. And this one's going to be one that most people could enjoy again. And I think this time we'll do the baseball cap. We'll do 9 caps. 99 now, not 99. Okay. We do like baseball, so I just sent the baseball cap out as our goal for 9 of those. Thank you so much for Ashley for the gifts. Thank you, Sonja, for the bracelet. We appreciate all the gifts. You folks are phenomenal. Nora, thank you. Thank you for the baseball hat. The River Blue, thank you. For the caps, Honey McReynolds, thank you, everybody. You guys are Karen Morgan, thank you. Karen 82, thank you. Thank you for so many beautiful things here. Thank you, Sonja. Thank you for the bracelet. I'll wear it very nicely. Bean, Sonja. Okay, it looks like the sky's kind of clear up a little bit. Just a tiny bit
Yeah,
opening.
it's clearing up right here. That's why I'm pointing it over there. It's slowly clearing up. It just kind of happens that way. When I sit here and stare
Yeah.
long enough in one spot, it'll open up.
Oh, wow. It's like you can be in a trance watching her showing us the sky over that island in California. So it's really beautiful. Tyrone says, "Do you all see it?" Tyrone, what are you seeing? Because right now all I see is the opening of the sky.
There's a dot.
Yeah, I'm not
There's a
seeing the
light.
dot. Right there?
Right. There's a
Yeah,
light over there. But I hear a plane, so it might be a plane.
yeah. It's probably a plane, yeah. Well, I know it's getting
That's how I can
towards
tell the difference.
tell the difference, yeah. Well, it's getting to 101 on the AM side here. Um, let's see here. All right. Well, Crystal, I think we're going to kind of call it a night. You've really been great. The Ashtar Command people are still with you, the three of them, and they're going to stay with you. Enjoy the island. They're going to stay with you and enjoy the island where you are at your location. And they're working on making sure you have a strong opening and vibrational connection to your star family, which I think is beautiful. And it's been a real blessing. It's been a real trip having you on here. I'm glad you came on here about the thumb. I hope there's more clarity about that than you had before. Is there any more clarity about what happened?
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I look forward to sharing with you the amazing openness that my star family is going to start giving me.
Yeah, I can't wait. You know, I can wait, but you're the one having the experience, so to speak. So
Yeah.
everyone, I want to thank you, Crystal, for being here, and I think you're going to have some beautiful experiences that are going to be much more physical, and you're also going to remember everything that happens on a very
Thank
positive way.
you. And can I just say before I go, I'm trying to find my lost cat named Katniss. She was given to the Oregon Humane Society, unfortunately, unbeknownst to me and against my will, in 2022. And I didn't even find out until a year after. I trusted her with my ex fiance, and he lied about having her. And when I asked for her back, he was honest with me and said I gave her to the Oregon Humane Society. Thankfully, she was only there for a couple of months before she was adopted out. But I just want to know that she's safe. So I'm trying to spread a TikTok or a word,
Yeah,
or just if anybody
yeah,
hears of anybody that got a cat named Katniss from the Oregon Humane Society, please. I just want to know
yeah,
I want to take care of her in her old age. That's literally just like I just want to know she's safe and I could take care of her in her old age. It's
yeah. No, most
thank
definitely,
you,
without a question. Oh,
thank you
Crystal,
for
thanks for
listening.
letting us know about that too, and keep us up to date what goes on with your connections too. All right.
Absolutely, thank you so much for your time, and really I appreciate it. Really, everything that you do, it's a gift. You're very talented, and I'm just so happy that there's people like you out there in the world.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you too. You take care. You're a blessing as well. So, everyone, I want to thank Crystal for being here, and Ashtar Command will stay with you. They might stay with you till Saturday night. So, they're going to be around. They're going to hang out with you
That's
and
funny. I'm
enjoy
here
your
until
company.
Saturday night.
Yeah, they're going to stay with you till Saturday
I'm
night.
leaving town
So,
then. That's
all
funny.
right. Well,
Okay.
before you leave, they'll stay with you.
You
So
are
I didn't know
loved.
that.
You
They
are
just told
loved.
me they're gonna stay with you. Okay, Crystal. Many blessings to you. Let me just do this here. All right, let's do this. And I want to thank Crystal for being here. It's been quite a night here on the show. It's been amazing, as it always is. Let me see who else we got here. Oh, Half Pint. We'll bring them up for a minute. And then Sunday night, we'll have more regular interviews. Saturday night, I'll be making the video tonight after I get off, but Saturday night is Ashtar Command Contact Night. Uh,
Hi,
is
Commander.
April going to... Hey, Half Pint, some saying Paranormal. I don't know if April's going to be on tonight. I know she's been going off planet a lot, and I have no idea. Hey, oh, and Ashley's going to share a story on Sunday. Hey, Mary and Ray, how you doing?
Pretty good. You know that recording that we have when me and Ray were on there with you? There's
Yeah,
somebody in the background stating that you are going to see with your eyes. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but that's what it said. You need to really listen to your recording. Remember that guy that you kind of like threw off the show?
yeah.
Well, in between him talking, you can hear that recording. And it says something about seeing with your eyes.
But
that
that
you'll be
wasn't the
able to
person.
see with
It
your
wasn't
eyes
the. It
now.
was the person I kicked off. I kicked off for a reason, but that was separated from that person, correct?
Yep, it had nothing to do with him.
Yeah. So the recording of my show, which I'll listen to on YouTube, has this voice saying, you hear the voice, you hear it, and I didn't hear anything, but you're hearing a voice separate of me saying you'll see with your eyes.
Yeah, and I think they were saying it to you that you're going to start seeing things with your eyes.
Yeah, it could be our Ashtar Command family saying to get ready now because it's now time
Yeah,
to have the physical contact like April's having.
right, because I think it was meant for you.
Yeah, I didn't hear that. I'm gonna have to listen. Do you know what part of the program you heard that on?
So it was when you were talking to that guy, it's like right in the half of his interview, and it's right there.
Interviewing somebody and you heard a voice speaking during the
Right.
live interview. Oh, I gotcha.
It was that guy that you kicked off there, or he left, or whatever. Remember the guy that was giving you a problem?
Yeah.
It was
I
it
can,
was when you were talking to him, and it's like halfway through his interview, you can hear it clear as day.
yeah, I'll have to listen to it. You know how many shows back that was? Because I'm gonna really have to listen.
Oh my God. Um, I
A
don't know.
couple of shows.
I just watched it today on YouTube.
Okay.
2 days ago, I
What?
think.
Okay. I'll have to go on YouTube. How many shows down was it? Do you remember?
Um,
We had a person. Ashley says she remembers the person's name was the Truth, was his name,
yep,
and then after Truth went off, so it was only a couple nights ago.
yep. It was.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe it when we heard it. It was pretty cool.
I'm gonna have to listen to that now. You got me. I will listen to that.
Okay,
Interesting. Thank you.
you're welcome.
Oh man, it's going to be an interesting weekend. It's now about 1:08 a.m. in the morning, folks. This is Encounters. I want to thank you, Ray and Mary, for being here. Tomorrow night is Ashtar Command night, and then Sunday night will be between Sunday and Friday nights. It's regular interviews here. Nothing's ever regular, but it'll be interviews with you, the listeners, the viewers here. Thank you so much, Sonia, for that. Oh, that's beautiful. I've never seen that before.
It
Thank you
is.
so much for the gifts. And now I'm going to have to listen to the audio part of that interview after he goes off.
Yeah, we had to put our stereo full blast, like with the Bluetooth on and stuff, so we could hear it better. Yeah. So make sure you
Wow.
got your earplugs in, or your
When I
thingies
have
that
when
you
I
listen to.
when I have my earpods on, I hear everything.
Oh yeah, you'll hear it because it's clear as day.
Yeah, heck yeah, it is.
Interesting. Did it sound like a female or a male voice?
I think it
Male.
was a Mel.
Male. I think it
Okay.
was male voice.
It probably was one of the Ashtar Command people. It could have been one of my space family members. Thank you, Sonia. Wow, that's amazing. I've never seen that before. Thank you, Sonia, for the gifts. Yeah, I'm going to really listen now to that. You've got me like thinking about it.
So be on the lookout because you might see a couple things that you don't normally see. So yeah, take some extra pictures and see.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're getting close to. Everything is in divine timing, folks. I think the Ashtar Command, my family, everything is in divine timing, and I do believe that. I feel I'm conservative when I say in the next 12 months I believe we're going off planet. Myself and the rest of our group, Kit Kat and Johnny and Chesno, with April. I feel for some reason either before the end of this year or into the new year of 2025. Thank you. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you. I think we're going to get, I've been mentally preparing myself. Ray and Mary and many of you know who watched my show. I'm mentally prepared to go off planet. I should mention, for those that don't know what's happening, and I don't know when this is going to happen, so please don't, quote me on a date or anything on this. So for those that do know, we are going to be eventually going off planet for two different reasons. One of which is with our group of 5. Thank you so much. Thank you for the hand heart. Thank you very much. We're going to be going off planet physically, and we have gotten to 100,000. Thank you. We're going to be going off the planet physically. Johnny, Kit Kat, Chesno, myself, with April at some point, and then on another separate situation. Thank you, Bad, for the roses. I appreciate all the gifts. I'll be taken off planet by the command of my space family. Biologically, my family biologically, I'll be taken off planet for a separate thing. I was going to mention this earlier. I should mention it every once in a while. Though, when I am taken for this specific mission work, I've been approved by the council to speak on behalf of the command to the people of Earth. And that was just recently approved by the council of the Ashtar Command, which is the highest council on the spaceships. What I'm going to be doing, for those that are not familiar, because I'm in the media, and I am been a media person for a long time, they're going to have me speak to the whole planet. And the way this is going to work, at least as I understand it, there is a control panel on the ship. This particular control panel on the spaceship will allow me to communicate to every nation in the world, to every part of the planet Earth, to every TV channel, to every cable channel, to every news channel on the planet Earth. What does that mean? So I'm going to explain this, okay? I'm wide awake, so I'm going to explain this to you. When I am taken on the ship, they're selecting 4 different Ashtar Command people to be behind me. I'll be sitting down in a control panel or something. I'm sure it'll be comfortable on a spaceship, a huge ship. And they're going to, we'll be able to not overtake. We're going to overtake every major transmitter broadcasting in the world, meaning every major news channel, every major cable channel in any country in the world, every major network that has a transmitter, they will take over the transmitters. We will broadcast live in the Netherlands. We'll be broadcasting live in Scandinavia, Africa, South America, Central America, North America, all the different Eastern Europe, Western Europe. It doesn't matter what part of the planet you're on. You'll be seeing me on a monitoring screen on a spaceship. I'll be wearing at that time a space uniform or a space suit that is comfortable. And at the time, I will speak on behalf of the Ashtar Command to the people of Earth. This is going to happen at some point. I don't know when, but I am mentally prepared for that. And as a matter of fact, they watch the show on the ship. They watch all my shows. They watch the shows on a monitoring system. Okay. So for those of you who have no idea what's happening, this is all real. Everything I do is real. Everything that's going on is real. When you get to talk to April, my sister up in Vermont, she's been on our spaceships of the command for over 33 plus times. She's in the northern part of Vermont, and the Ashtar Command has set up base in the mountains up there. So there's a lot going on before major contact happens. We'll get into it tomorrow night on the Ashtar Command Q&A. So yeah, that's what's happening.
Well, we're proud of you, Commander.
Oh, thank you. You know, I think I was always torn as to whether to mention it or not, but I think they want me to let people know that I'll be broadcasting to the whole planet. Who's this Eric Doc person? Okay, are you talking? Okay, we're going to be getting rid of that person. The commander is going to be blocking Eric Doc. Eric Doc, you're going away. Fly, fly away. Eric Doc is not here to stay. I just made him go away, brothers and sisters, because I am the host of the show. And I don't let anybody like that stay around. Now that they've been going away, You see,
Yeah.
they're going to have remorse. They're going to be saying, "Why can't I see them anymore? I can't make fun of anybody anymore. I'm going to go crazy. My name is Eric Doc." Eric Doc is going to have to see a doc. Eric Doc is going to have to go to the dock, and he's going to get stuck right at the dock. The waves are going to come in and take him over at the dock. You see, that's why this show is number one, because these people that want to try to do their thing, you can't get something over the commander because the commander's too hip. You know, I'm too hip to what's happening. You know what I mean?
By the way, Commander, that calendar that was behind me and Ray was banned.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was banned?
Well, I watched it on the video.
Okay.
Just
So
to
we
let-
saying
Yeah,
it was
just to let you know.
it was bent already completely, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So it wasn't anything, something that happened.
No.
That way we can keep.
But
it
they did pinch his bum.
Yeah, they did. And
To-
knock the soap off.
In fact, when they pinched his bum, we heard something else too, but we didn't catch it. What
Oh.
they said.
So they're starting to contact.
Yeah,
us.
yeah, they're starting to
Open us up. a little.
open us up a little more.
Well, they will. You just have to be open
we
to being.
can see them now. Like if we look up in the sky, they're there. Like we've had
Yeah.
ships flying over. They're. In fact, tonight I'll send you the picture.
Yeah.
So Ray's out on the porch, and I take this picture, right, and
Yeah.
the picture is going into my house. So on the back of my chair, I have a little guy standing there that looks like a soldier, dressed
Yeah.
in his gear. Yep.
Yeah. I was just saying to Linda Lou, yeah, the broadcast I had with Ray and Mary is on my YouTube channel, Ashtar Command Spaceship News. By the way, thanks for saying that. If you have not watched any of our shows or missed some shows, Ashtar Command Spaceship News on YouTube. I have now this show and 2 more shows to put on my YouTube channel. Excuse me. I'll be downloading those over the weekend to get everything caught up to stuff on the shows. But I'm making a video tonight that I'll be posting tonight for Saturday night's show, which is our Encounters Ashtar Command Q&A with myself in April. As long as they don't take her off planet during the show, that'll be good. So yeah, we'll be doing that. And it's now about 102,000 likes. Thank you. Everybody follow each other. If you're not following me, the host, please follow me. Let people know that you think should follow me. Get everybody to follow me on this show. We want to amp it up. My goal is to get to 100,000 followers before the end of the summer. I think I can do it. I'm now at, in the like area, I'm over near 800. But I want to get up to 100,000 followers. So if you can help me do that, all you have to do is get 5 or 10 people that you think would be people that should watch the show. Send a domino effect of light all over the world. And we know we can do it. We want to do it organically. So I ask for your help to get as many likes for me as possible. All right?
So, Commander, we were in Walmart today,
Yeah.
and we have 3 or 4 people that might be following us that are new,
And they're going to be
Yeah.
following.
and they're very, very interested in what's happening because I have this picture of this sentinel, this big face that I caught,
You can see
On
the
camera?
pupils and-
Yeah.
and you can see the pupils and everything. And I went and got an 8x10 of it,
Yeah.
and so they were really enthused in it. So I sent them to you and had them follow me.
Oh, very good.
So we're gonna get some new people
Yeah,
here.
we're really.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we're promoting.
Oh, good. And I know some of you out there are also promoting my show. I love you all for doing that unconditionally. If you haven't thought about how to promote my show, just tell your friends that are interested in the subject that aren't on TikTok to join us on TikTok. Spread the word about Encounters. I know we're already a popular show, but the whole goal is to reach as many people around the planet as possible. Every one of you can take part in doing that, and I appreciate every one of you out there. I really do. Well, it's now about 1:20. I think we're going to call it a night on Encounters. I hope everybody has a great weekend, and we will see you again tomorrow night. Daddy Rich, what's your question? Oh, yeah, Daddy Rich had a question. You know what, Daddy Rich, we're going to bring Daddy Rich up here for a minute. Daddy Rich, we're going to bring you up on the screen with us here. Accept my request here. We'll answer your question on live. That's what I do here. You never know what I'm going to do. So Daddy Rich, all you have to do is press the multi-guest option, and we'll have you on here. We're going to get Daddy Rich on here. And we certainly are not trying to ignore anybody here. It's just so much going on the show. Let's see.
You hear me?
Hey, Daddy Rich, welcome to the show.
Rich, welcome to the show.
How are you?
Good. Do you have a
Bluetooth
on?
Bluetooth on?
No, I'm just speaking to you through the phone.
Yeah, you got an echoing
thing happening here.
Oh, okay.
Any other devices?
Any other devices, maybe?
Well, no, everything is quiet over here. I'm just looking at you, speaking to you through the phone. My question was.
All right, I'll just go ahead.
My question was, can you go live with them?
With the
space people?
Yeah.
Not yet. But there'll be a time. That'll be coming up down the road.
So it's coming like a theater near you.
Yeah, like a theater near you. It's basically a divine timing. So everything, when I say divine timing, everything is planned out by the space people. And we're all comfortable with those of us that are involved in this project. And we're just going about our daily lives doing
our families.
But I'm also highly aware
at some point this is going to happen.
So when they gonna make contact by 2026 though, right?
Between 2025 and 2026. It's starting now. But it's really going to amp up into the year 2025.
So the Ashtar Command, are they the Nordic blondes?
They're not just Nordics. They're all different types of beings. They're human beings of many different planetary systems. Some of them have dark hair, some have lighter hair. Yeah, they're all different. They're all crested beings of light. And they're about 7-8 feet tall.
So they looking to bring the Earth into the fold with them then, right?
Well,
the people of Earth are looking to bring them. They're looking to bring them into the fold with them, like, make us a part of their alliance.
Right. Well, there's not an alliance. There's no alliance. There's the Ashtar Command, which is a galactic grouping of beautiful people, men and women from crested planetary systems of light. They come in a frequency of love. So there's not really an alliance. It's like having a United Nations, but it's like a galactic United Nations, so to speak.
Yeah, that's what I mean when I say that.
Okay. Yeah, so that would be about right.
So they sitting at the table with all walks of beings, all walks of life of the beings. Like they sit at the table with the Larions and the Arturians and the Palladians.
Oh yes. A matter of fact, my friend April in Vermont has been on the spaceships over 33 times. And we'll be going on the ship with her probably within next year.
Yeah, that's my dream. That's my dream, to fly on a ship.
Yeah. You'll get there.
Fly on a ship.
Everybody will. But meditation is key, Daddy Rich. It's one of the things I ask people to do is center in the inner part of your spirit, of the cosmic spirit. Centering is a very important thing to do.
Well, I know you have to keep a high vibration and, just have faith and keep good vibes and keep the negative from around you. I know that part.
Oh yeah, you're on the right track. And when you do the meditation, it can be 20 to 30 minutes. Always think of the cosmic Christ consciousness and use higher dimensional space music.
Yeah, I'm into that. Because I have a 5D mind state, and that's how I'm trying to elevate it.
Oh, there you go. That's a good thing. But people say, there are people that are in emotional contact. People have to really do the work and prepare themselves for the contact. That's really the first thing.
Everything is like your thought process, right?
Oh yeah, it's all thought. and it's also inner understanding. So sometimes you have to get rid of the thought and get into the center of your being.
Like, in other words, be calm and just have love in you.
Yes, have love all the time in you. Love is the highest frequency of life.
Yeah, like, far as whatever it is, just, disregard the BS.
Yeah, there's a lot of it on 3D. Disregard the TV shows. Disregard the news. All that stuff is diversions from who you truly are.
Yeah. That's how I was looking at it, basically, anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, there you go.
Because I made my transition to the 5D. You know what I'm saying? And as months went by, and I found myself changing, like, to be a better me, and just finding that, it's something higher it's a higher calling that's calling me, and as I'm going through life, and I'm just listening to my instincts and just listening to my higher self. And I see that you dealing with a higher self and a lower self. Your lower self is the devil, and the higher self is Christ.
Well, there's really not such a thing as the other thing. It's just an energy. So there's no like devil versus Christ.
Yeah, it's like when somebody gets you mad, and it's for you to go back and forth with them. That's what I mean, like.
Right. Yeah, it's like the lower vibration. The lower vibration operate in their vibrational pattern.
Yeah. That's what I really meant to say, but I said it the other way.
No problem. That's why I'm here to help clarify that.
Yeah. So that's good,
brother. Well, I know we get.
That's good that the world is going to be changing for the better, and everybody's looking at for a better life for themselves. That's good.
Oh yeah. People want a better. Let's put it this way. There's so much garbage going on in the 3D world. I just turn it off. There are people that are so polarized to the 3D world. Billions of them. Our goal is to bust the matrix and liberate people from 3D consciousness to cosmic consciousness.
So I'm a carbonated being, and they was talking about the transformation to the crystalline.
Well, I don't know about transformation to the crystalline. The most important transformation is to Christ consciousness. That's where it is. Cosmic Christ consciousness. If people go there, that's where you need to be.
Oh, okay.
That's the highest consciousness of anything. That's where our space brothers and sisters operate. In cosmic Christ consciousness.
So how many? So let me ask you a question. How many dimensions are it? Do you know?
There are many dimensions. Some people think there's only 5 dimensions, 6 dimensions, 7. There's many dimensions. There's no beginning and there's no ending.
So I believe I know about 11, but from what I understand, because I got the beings online, because they got a little what's the name? A little podcast, the beings, the off-world beings, and they be having something every day, like today is what the 12th or the 13th or whatever. So they be having a message. They be having a message for every day.
Yeah, I've been seeing those.
Yeah, so I find that to be pretty cool.
We have another person. We're gonna bring one more guest up. We'll go for just a little bit longer here. It's getting kind of late. We'll keep the show on for a few more minutes. So I'm hearing about this other person. Meowme.
Hello.
Are you there?
Can you hear me?
Okay, Daddy Rich, I'm gonna mute you for a minute. Okay, here we go. Meowme, welcome to the show.
Hello. Hopefully I'm not echoing too bad.
No, you sound good. You're not echoing at all.
Okay, great. So I won't go too far in detail about this, but I just wanted to, I found, you guys, and I thought that you guys would be up my alley on my experience with these extraterrestrial beings. I'm not sure. I couldn't really figure out, at first of what I was experiencing. So I'll start with how it became. It was in the middle of the night. It started at 11:30 p.m. This was a few months ago, and it lasted all night long. So at first they came in through the light of the window, and it was almost like it was a dark image of a drone, but it was kind of like, I know I sound out there, but I just want to share this to see if anybody else has seen this too.
Yeah.
But a very long image, kind of like, the eye of, what is that, Lord of the Rings?
the
That eye, the elongated eye.
The flame.
So
yeah, the
just
flame
think of
on
the,
mountain.
right, just think of the shape of that. So in the middle of that, it was all different types of colors, and everything was bright, and every color you can imagine. And it was almost like it was like you were looking through water. So
Meowme, did you see it like shimmering, like,
yes,
when you look
yes,
at water moving?
exactly.
We see
That's
that all the time here.
Wow. So
That's
exactly.
pretty cool.
Yeah, so it started there. And it was just kind of like I was telling it or them, hi, I see you. Are you God? Who are you?
Right.
Are you evil? And it kind of was like it shook its head or eye or whatever, like, no. And then it slowly proceeded to kind of this long strings coming towards me. And it eventually became white strings on one side and black strings on the other. And I could feel them going into the top of my head. Almost like, it's okay. It's okay. We're not going to hurt you. We are just learning.
It sounds like they were trying to heal you or something.
Yes. I think something to do with chakras or something. So,
yeah.
I mean, it was very long. I could write a book about it. So I'm trying to explain it the best that I can, but it went on. My daughter was even sleeping next to me, and they were touching her as well, kind of healing her as well. And they were kind of letting me know, like, it's okay. We're not going to hurt her. It progressed into images of her. It was holograms. And I'm talking like full-fledged, you could tell because the hologram was spinning, like the images were spinning like a hologram would.
Yeah.
And it was an image of, it was many different images, but the one image that kept popping up is a cradle. And it was basically telling me, like, my daughter's cradle whenever she was, a daughter. But then I saw a hologram of her going into a casket. Like, it was really intense. And so I don't know. I think the message that they were trying to send me is, if you keep going down the path that you're going, you will lose your daughter.
And
say again?
That might have been what it was. They
Right.
give you a head to have you change your life.
Yes, so I'm very interested in what you just said. This is the Encounters. We have Meowme. Can you tell us what they meant by the path you were going down? Obviously, they read your energy field.
Right. And
what path is it that you were going down?
So I was hanging out with some really, I didn't know that they were that bad, but some really, like, evil people.
Okay.
And I didn't realize it at the time, but I even saw their faces. I saw, both of them just, they're into drugs. One guy's a murderer, and I didn't know all of this.
Be careful with that. But
exactly.
we'll
And I
just
was,
say that they were not good people. We'll just keep it that way.
yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, they were not good
That's,
people
yeah,
anyway.
that's
So I
okay.
was, so anyway, I remember seeing, they kept showing me, I guess the form with whenever I say, the strings that they were, making themselves to be in any form that they could be. It kept resorting to a fox's face. And, like I said, one side was white, the other side was black. And it was a cute fox, but kind of just maybe even just the meaning behind the fox. Maybe that meant something.
Yeah, I feel as I'm reading your energy, you're pretty shaken up from this, aren't you?
I am, and it's been, I was in tears. I mean, I was just like, this is, really intense.
So let me jump in here. You know, I want to help you. Have you watched my show before?
I have, earlier this week, whenever I started following you, I saw you. So I haven't seen, your full show or anything.
Okay. So I'll just give you some background before I ask you this question. I don't come from this world. I come from beyond this earth. I come from the Ashtar Command. I was a commander on the ship with intergalactic communications. I am a contactee from the 60s. I saw space people when I was a kid on a ship in my cul-de-sac in my brother's room. I come from Mars, which is a planet with 10 to 15 million inhabitants. And also this year I've been activated, very much so. Sometime during last year started things happening. So what I'd like to do is the people that I work with, the Ashtar Command, are beautiful men and women. They're Christed beings of light. I would like to send a ship over your location right now before my show ends, and I'd like to do some work that's going to make everything a lot better for you, if you'll let me do it.
I will allow that. Yes.
Okay, we're going to do
Meowme
this.
is very beautiful.
We're going to do this. I want you to close your eyes.
Okay.
I want you to breathe in and relax. Breathe in, breathe out of your nostrils 3 or 4 times until you're relaxed. You don't have to rush. It's not a rushing thing. I want you just to relax. When you're relaxed, you let me know.
Okay, I'm relaxed.
Are you in a built-up area? It doesn't really much matter. A rural area, a suburban area? Where are you located?
I am located in, I guess, a small city.
A small city, okay. We're going to send a spaceship over your location in 2 seconds, maybe 3. Okay, if people are watching this show and you've never seen me do this before, I don't have a pendulum, I don't have a crystal ball, I'm not flipping cards in the air, I have no neon lights in front of me, I don't do any hocus pocus, I'm not from this world, I come from the Ashtar Command. I am a talk show host for 21 years on radio. What we're going to do here is we're going to help Meowme right now. We're going to put a stop to all this negative stuff that was around her, and there's not going to be any more of that happening. So as you keep your eyes closed, relax. We're sending 4 space people into your location. Where you are now, I don't know why they always say this. Do you have a basement?
No.
Okay, don't worry about the basement thing. All right, give me a moment. 2 men and 2 women from the ship has come in. They're about 7 to 8 feet tall. They're cloaked. And as they come into the room, 2 of them are going to scan your house. They're going to go in each room of your house. They're going to clear all the energy. They're going to clear the energy around the house, in the perimeter of the house. They're doing that pretty quick. They're very, very quick about it. The other 2 is both a man and a woman. As they come closer, there's going to be a vibrational pattern of energy you're going to feel. You'll feel a very, very warm energy coming about you. I'm not trying to project that, but I want you to, just relax. And as you start feeling the energy change, let me know. Take your time.
Okay, I'm feeling it now.
Okay, good. And the two space people are communicating with me. I'm communicating with them from where I am here. So we're in communications with each other, basically. I want you to clear and work with her consciousness, please. I would like you to... the woman's going to touch your neck area. Something about your neck area. That always seems to be an area. So the neck area, when they touch it, they're going to work on your cellular structure of your whole body, and then the man is going to touch your forehead. When that happens, you will feel it. Let me know, please. Take your time. Clear your thoughts. Don't think about it.
Okay, right now.
Right now, you're feeling it?
Yes.
Is it the neck area or the forehead?
It's the forehead on top,
Okay.
on the top of it.
I want the Ashtar Command space person to work on her mind and to clear all the attachments of the negative experiences that were affecting her. Please do that for her. The woman's working on another part on your neck area. Give me a moment.
I can feel that.
What they're going to do is they're taking all that away. Those people that were affecting you, that were the negative ones, they are human beings, correct?
Yes.
This is something unusual. I don't ever think I've ever seen this happen. But the Ashtar Command is going to quietly, another group of commanders is going to go to those people and affect them. They're going to do something to prevent them from ever communicating with you again.
Okay.
I've never had this happen before with Earth humans in this particular way. I don't understand it much at the moment, but they're going to make sure that these people are never going to be in touch with you again. Do you understand?
Thank you. I understand.
Okay. They're really working with you. They're going to stay with you for through Sunday, Earth time. They're going to work with you for a couple of days. They're also going to do a clearing around your location. They're also working with your daughter, your little one.
Okay.
She's a pure being of light, and they're going to protect her.
Right.
They will be protecting you and your daughter.
Now you don't have to be scared anymore.
Okay.
Never again.
Ever.
Ever.
I feel a little better now about it because it was very scary. That's something that I've never experienced or seen before.
The thing that you saw, the command's going to take care of that easily. Yeah. They're going to take care of that.
Meowme, you won't have to worry. You won't have to worry about anything anymore.
Thank you.
Yeah,
so
the
much.
Ashtar Command is going to take care of that being that was what you were expressing earlier. They're going to be quarantined and sent back where they came from. They will never be back on Earth again. I guarantee it.
Thank you so much, and I appreciate you having me on here.
I had to do this. I had no choice. Well, I have a choice, but I had to do this because of what happened to you.
Yes.
You know, you seem a lot calmer. The command is working with you. You can feel the love that they're giving you right now.
Yes, I can.
Okay.
That's amazing.
I hear your little kid.
Yes, she just came up around me. She's giving me hugs and kisses, and she's trying to get my attention too. So.
Oh yeah. Well, you know what? They're gonna bless her too. They'll also work with her a little bit. How old is your little kid?
She's 4.
4 years old. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Give them a hug from us.
You know? You got a kitty. And you know what? Your little kid, the space people are there, the good people. they're going to say hello to you before the weekend's out. They're going to say hello to you, my space friends from the ship.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah. They're beautiful people. And they also love kitties. So there you go. I'm sure they'll be playing with your cat when you're sleeping.
Well, that's great because I know she's seen him too. She's seen something.
Well, they're going to make sure
they play with my dog too.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
The only thing you're going to see now is beautiful energies of light. They're ramping up the frequency in your house. And the other thing we're going to do is put a bubble of invisible protection around your house. It's going to be so high in vibration that when there is any communications, you'll be communicating directly with our galactic family.
Wow, thank you.
And they'll visit you from time to time just to check up on you. There's going to be an invisible force field on your daughter and yourself that they're going to be putting around. You'll go about your life not even knowing it's there, but you're going to be well protected now, you and your daughter, in a very high vibrational pattern of light. So you'll never have any more problems.
Wonderful.
Ever.
I appreciate you, Commander.
We appreciate you, you know.
I appreciate
Meowme,
thanks
for coming up and sharing your story. It was amazing.
And I want you to do, now there's one more thing you have to do, which I do with every person I help. This is the most important thing. I want you to say these words. I am a cosmic Christed being of light.
I am a cosmic Christic being of light.
I will never be affected by anyone of lower vibration.
I will never be affected by anyone with lower vibration.
I am empowered in the light always.
I am empowered by the light always.
I am a Christed being of light.
I am a Christed being of light.
There you go. As simple as that.
Great. I feel better already. It's
Okay.
overwhelming almost.
Well, we love you. You know, the command loves you. The people that are there, the two commanders, they love you too. They love you very much.
Well, thank you so much.
We're going to let you go. I'm going to let Daddy Rich go. I know it's getting later. It's almost 2 a.m. This has been a long show. I want to thank you for being here. Half Pint and Ray and Mary. They're in the Appalachians. They have another story to tell with the Anunnaki. And tomorrow night is Ashtar Command Q&A with myself and April. I have to make sure April's not going off planet, but hopefully she's not going off. We'll have her on tomorrow night. Everyone, take care. I want to thank you all for being here. I'm going to let everybody down gently. We'll take Meowme out. I'm going to say good night to Daddy Rich. Daddy Rich, thank you for being here, brother. I'm going to let him go, and then we're going to also
love and light.
And also my Anunnaki friends up in the Appalachian Mountains. Excuse me, Half Pint, Ray, and Mary. Take care. And I'm going to listen to that audio on YouTube. Go to my YouTube channel, Ashtar Command Spaceship News. This show will be on there. I have 2 other shows that are backlogged. They'll be put on there tomorrow, and tomorrow night's Ashtar Command Ashtar Command Q&A. I'm a little bit tired here, so give me a break. Take care, everybody. Have a good night.
Good night, Commander.
Good night, Commander.
Right. Take care, you guys. Yeah, Spirit, thank you. Yeah, Spirit, thank you. We appreciate the gifts. And we'll see you all tomorrow night. We love you all, and we'll see you tomorrow night on Ashtar Q&A.